no pop-up on
Too
the-
late.
Yeah, I
Oh,
noticed.
people are here.
Do we?
I walked over into a pyromaniac space, and he had a staircase leading up underneath it into it. And I walked up, and I didn't realize that was the end portal, and I accidentally went in.
Did someone drop a bow? Because I got like an unenchanted but almost full durability bow that just showed up in my inventory.
Sounds like it's your bow now.
All right, I'm heading over.
I mean, I've
Let's
got
do
a
it.
big power 5 bow. I think I'm good.
You want to swap? I've got a power 5 punch bow.
Man, this is so stupid. If you shift click crafting rockets, it crafts all of them, not just the recipe you currently have selected. So I accidentally crafted a whole bunch of useless rockets.
Oh no.
That's so dumb. Oh wait, I want water.
Well, you can still use the rockets. They just explode on you at the end of the.
Yeah, but they don't do damage if they don't have a fire rocket star.
Yes.
When you can use them for the elytra, but I don't have an elytra on, and I have a chest piece with binding, so I can't even put one on.
The nether looks totally different. I actually don't know how to get there.
The nether, so I just went to pick my stuff up.
So we're ready to kill this thing.
I think so, yeah.
I'm ready to kick this thing's ass.
Yeah, we're heading over right now.
Yeah.
Someone's
Is it
got
still
a
up?
beacon in the end. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Martin Nagy, he set up a base and a beacon.
Yeah, like visit my tower over here, guys, right next to the beacon. If you're already inside, you can chill in the base over here, next to the beacon.
Has made it to the stronghold. Yay!
Hello.
Hello.
Need to do it, man.
Section 3, I'll take it.
Oh, I almost. Wait, how do you get? The ice path does not go all the way to the end here. Up here.
You gotta go down. The ice path up top isn't the one to the end.
Now we have.
Okay, so it's changed. Cool.
Alright, that's cool.
Speed and regen, that's spicy.
I don't know how to get there anymore.
Well, what else did you want?
You're virtually guaranteed to fight, even with like armor.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is start from the portal to the spawn village and don't go up anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, got some for the 43. That's decent.
Wait, Josh, is your shield just supposed to be the Chili's logo?
Can I take your order?
All right, everyone, head over if you're not there already. Let's get this thing started.
Chunk error.
Like you can enter the island as well. Like you just don't hit the dragon.
Oh wait, did I miss an exit of the ice path?
You hit a shed at some point, and there's a portal. You go all the way to the end. You go to my base.
Yeah, so we were not going all the way to the end. Okay.
No, don't go to my base.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, the portal is here. There's a cat here, I think.
I just did the same thing.
Yeah, I saw you. I thought you noticed that that was me.
Notice me.
You should have known better.
Notice me.
Notice me, senpai.
Hey, I'm gonna be.
What happens if you do this?
To notice you.
Where is the?
That is some
Is Pyro
armor
inside
you're
yet?
wearing, Dig.
Yeah, I know.
What are you wearing?
Oh, I don't have infinity. I need infinity.
I'm wearing chain, and it's binding, so I can't take it off.
Did anyone bring elytra? Just to flex?
Yeah, I brought my elytra.
There are a lot of people with elytras, it looks like.
Oh, I have
Very nice. I left mine at home. I don't have full faith in this.
Wait, can I not get this to work? Okay, there it goes. This is a rocket launcher.
But by the way, there's like when I got here, there was only one end crystal still up.
Yeah.
By the way, when exactly are we attacking the dragon?
In the end.
No, in time wise, I know where it is.
Like right now.
As long as everyone
Yeah, right now.
Okay, are we starting?
Well,
no.
not in the
Wait
end.
for everyone to be inside.
Who
starting.
Do we need to wait for anyone? Is anyone who wants to do it not here at the end?
Yes, I am not there yet. Need to trade.
Hurry up.
All right,
Money.
just tell me when and I'll pop the crystal.
Oh, there you go. That's the one I need.
Whoa, whoa. Feeling a lot of love from that
Whoa.
wooden sword.
Who's putting all those crystals in there?
I'm
Uh,
helping the dragon.
Martin, what are you doing? You
I have 4 end crystals on me if you want me to join you.
I have 80.
Oh, so many! Holy shit!
80.
Oh Christ!
How?
That's
Alright,
80
so
gas
the
tiers.
fight's not just against the Enderdragon, it's against Martin too, I guess.
I
Well,
have killed 43 casts with looting 3 all of them.
yeah, they're not hard to make. It's just gas tiers
Oh.
is the most
Wait, when
expensive.
you
Wait,
say
what?
Ender crystals, do the Endermen attack you?
No.
No, but they should explode.
Oh.
Wait, who
okay,
destroyed all my end crystals?
Where is
Well, gonna place them again then.
Alright,
Nearly
who are we
there?
waiting for now?
Nearly there. Come on, give me
Agritora.
infinity.
Ow.
Where's
Aggregator.
infinity?
You need food.
I've got everything I need. I just need infinity. Where's infinity? Unbreaking, prospect. I want to shoot. Where's infinity?
Oh
I saw it.
yeah, it's so good.
Impaling,
I have
fortune.
golden carrots and
Infinity, there we go.
rockets.
Look,
no one
Ivan,
needs them.
Ivan.
No, I don't have a freaking book.
It shoots 3.
Ah, I need a bloody freaking book.
Amazing.
I We're gonna shoot him.
Alright,
this pisses me off.
I'm making a thumbnail if you guys want to stand in it.
Where are you?
Oh,
Just stand behind me by the portal.
Behind you.
Oh,
Don't push me in the portal,
already-
please.
I've got an entrance.
Do you
Just-
want me to launch a rocket?
The stronghold?
Please no. Blue matter, you're gonna get in it. Oh, Josh, yeah, get up here.
okay? Are we?
Ah,
Are we start?
Man.
Wow, that's I love that. That's such a good pick.
Oh dang, I'm
we go.
gonna miss being in the pick because I'm
Both faces
already in
are
the end.
already in the end, so you don't get to be in the picture.
Yes.
We'll take more picks, don't worry. I'm
Yeah,
recording
No,
it
that's
too,
one,
so.
right?
Yay.
Now who's gonna be the first to
Some-
speed
Okay,
run this?
now-
Someone,
ready.
someone bring a torch. Someone bring a torch.
Oh, it's dark outside. I don't know.
I
Oh,
have a
don't worry.
stack of torches.
Okay, good.
What do you
Uh,
need a torch?
Who said that? Who said that?
You need it for the egg. Just place a torch under the egg and you can drop the egg. You can place it in town.
Oh, we should have brought a music disc and a music player. Could be vibing right now.
Your torch.
I think you're
I
being
have a
attacked
couple
by
diamonds
maniacs.
here, but I don't have my music discs on me.
1, 2.
Sorry, just
Should I
give me a
run
torch.
back home?
No.
Zero's asking what IP are you guys on? You think we have time to wait for him?
No.
No.
It's a bit late for that.
Stram, do you have a lot of
Wait,
levels?
IP? He doesn't even have. He's not even
Oh,
connected to the server.
he's not playing.
Alright, I'll do a quick interview.
There's a lot of fucking Endermen that are very, very angry.
Are you gonna interview
Wait,
him right now?
No.
You
not
can
10
look at
minutes
his
ago.
Adam. His in-game name is Sex, apparently.
Mhm.
I don't think that's right.
Who blew up a creeper here? Come on.
Okay, so we're popping into the portal, going up. Right? So I'm going into the nether, then going up. And then.
So I
across
hope you
the-
guys
you
are
don't
making
go
sure
up.
no one
You
messes
don't
with
go
the
up.
portal, right?
No, I don't go up.
There's an ice pathway near the bottom of the nether, right above the lava lake, right where you come out from the spawn village.
Zero's whitelisted.
I have a torch now.
Oh, wait.
That's
Are you
helpful.
talking about in the mines? Are you talking about the ice path in the mines?
Can we start
The one
now,
that-
please?
No, no.
Uh,
Go to the nether.
th-
Go to the
no,
nether.
it's over a lava lake.
Oh wait, this is a different Zero.
Portal.
Okay,
Is
so
it-
it is through. Okay, sorry.
Dig. Do you have a lot
Yeah.
of levels?
No, I have 8.
Oh, there's a one
Oh,
down.
You know that feather falling book you gave me? I
Yeah,
still
you
haven't
can.
managed to put it on my
Oh.
book, on my shoe.
Does anyone have levels?
Nice.
I have 21.
Okay, so now I'm in, and now you said go down.
21 should do,
Oh, okay,
right?
that's where. Oh, whoa, I don't like
Yeah.
how that looks. Oh, I don't like them either. There's some pigmen who probably.
So
gonna
who's
stab me.
traveling through the nether right now?
Does anyone have levels and they could enchant my boots?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make myself a helmet.
I can hear someone's Discord going.
All right, I whitelisted Zero. I don't.
Thank you.
We trust him, right? With a name like that.
He doesn't have the IP. He doesn't know where we are. He's no geared. Like,
Someone has my shulker box of iron, and I really need that thing back.
He doesn't even know what version we're on.
It's a
dude.
white
Come on.
shulker box,
like he doesn't even.
and someone's accidentally taken it. If you could just put that back down.
I don't have a shulker box right now.
All right, Zero.
Can
Everyone
we
check their
start now,
inventories.
please?
I'm on my way. I'm kind of on the ice road.
Yeah, can everyone check their inventories? Because
I'm standing
Freaking
on the
dangerous,
ice road
brother.
so you can see where it is, because you can't. You can
Okay.
walk past it if you don't.
Who needs it? I mean, who's the shulker box?
Roger. I'll be there in
Shulker
2
box
minutes.
of
Well,
iron.
if we haven't killed it by
Yeah,
then, you're
that's
welcome
mine.
to join.
That's
Are we starting now?
We're waiting for
So-
Ag.
I'm currently on the ice road. More lava, great.
Don't miss the turnoff. Don't go all the way to the end. The portal will be on your right. Ooh, I
I'm in
like
the
this
end.
white
People in the end.
white
Fuck,
chest.
that's a lot of
Even more
crystals.
lava.
Sorry.
How long is this lava? How long is this ice road? The lava.
Yeah, we're here. You're here. Nice. It's just
Martin
here.
said to not.
All right, I'm going in.
You can, you can
Nice.
All right,
sprint
let's do
jump.
it.
You can sprint jump. He's
Alright,
been
are we
running
starting?
with.
Yeah, we're starting.
Come,
Alright, 3,
come here.
2, 1.
You could have
Oh,
sprint
whoa,
jump.
boy.
Jesus Christ.
I decorated the bridge.
Come here, aggregator. It's in here.
Oh god, there's
Got
so
you.
many crystals. What the
Here.
fuck?
There are
Here.
zombie-
Here,
Wait,
just
why
come
do we-
here.
beacons.
In the hole.
What? Oh, wait.
Oh,
Why are we-
Where are all these crystals?
I had
Where's Dragon Boy
bad
then?
times.
By the way, why are you guys sleeping on? Which one points to?
Hooray!
Where is the
Oh
dragon?
my days!
There's a beacon in here.
Yeah.
We're
Where's
Hooray!
the dragon?
Why are there so many crystals everywhere?
Oh, I placed a
I
few
placed it.
crystals.
Nice fireworks. Oh,
Whoever's
I'm looking
using
at.
actual firework rockets for flying.
It
I
looks
love it.
amazing, but
No,
I feel like
it's-
I'm gonna
I'm
die.
using a multi-shot crossbow, so it shoots 3 at a time.
Oh, that's
Guys, guys, I don't see the dragon, and I've like done a full
Neither do I.
circle.
Where's the dragon?
Did it run away? It
I
fled.
hear angry Enderman.
Dragon
Put
got
down a bucket
scared.
of
Oh,
water.
I found it.
Where?
Oh,
The cords?
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh, so many
south,
Endermen.
south.
So,
Oh, I'm
Why
getting
is it-
shreked.
Oh, Stram, have you decreased the mob cap?
No, no, I haven't.
Like,
This
it's
Can
is
you
so
do
fun.
this?
I
There's a
can't
million
without
Endermen
a, I
here.
can't without a server reset.
This is amazing.
Oh, it's so loud.
Can someone hit the dragon or something? I can see it off the edge here.
which
go
direction?
attacking Enderman and knock them into my line of sight.
I can't hit him.
Benio
Oh
is-
yeah, I
is
see it.
trying to
I
hit
see it. I'm on my way.
I don't see it.
I see it.
What's the cords of where you're at?
South. Open F3 and look at the facing
Oh,
south.
someone
I
hit
see
it.
it.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
shit.
so many Endermen.
Enderman is gonna knock me off.
Wait, which
The
way
heck is
south?
this?
The dragon's all the way over there.
Oh shit, Pyro, where's
This is
Pyro? I owe him a sword.
This is scuffed.
This is
Dig,
very
what's happening?
scuffed. We don't even know where the
I've
dragon
never-
is.
Hey, Dig, I see you.
Also, why is the
Yeah.
end?
Oh, I'm coming.
Fucking off the end island.
Rykiss, where are you?
Oh my god, I almost shot somebody with an elytra out of the air. Whoops.
Oh wait, the Enderdragon's taking damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like-
south, guys.
Who
Where-
hit
where
it?
is
Who
Hit
hit it?
F3 and
Where-
go
where
to
is
the
it?
south.
Leave me alone, Enderman.
Go to the south?
Yeah. It's on the way south end of the island.
Like, these are the chords. This
So
is
42,
45,
100,
100.
42, 113.
Alright, who's the chat?
South. Okay, so by me, it's kind of by the beacon then.
Stram, I think you made the mob cap a little high for the end.
It's-
I'm the one hitting it.
Rykiss,
It's like
behind you.
over double, yeah.
There you go.
Come on, I can hit it.
Dang it. All the elytra chads are taking
Who wants
the
to
glory.
take the risk and build out there?
I am on my way.
Guys, I need food.
Who doesn't have an... Just as a question, who doesn't have an elytra at this point?
I don't.
I don't.
because I have an armor
Because I
of
never
binding.
went to the end because I'm 0 deaths.
Oh, someone
Oh,
fell.
there it is.
Oh, he has a
Someone
elytra.
Oh, okay, nice.
Also, why is this end island so big? It's not usually this big, is it?
That's what she
It
said.
is.
Yeah, it's normally this big.
All the experience from the dragon is gonna fall off into the void.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gonna catch-
Sorry if I hit someone with these rockets, by the way, Elytra guys.
That's true.
Have end crystals, because if we put one back over here, it might.
It's such a weird fight.
Oh
Coming
right,
back
'cause
with
it's
fishing
Oh,
rods.
yeah, maybe I can endure it.
this is so
Yeah,
fun.
it's
If someone has an ender chest, I can get my fishing rod. Or yes, I can get my fishing rod out. Okay. I can use Jet's staff.
Yeah, we need more XP.
We can't.
Hey, I think I did it,
kill
yay.
Until we've pulled it back
Got
to
him.
the island.
Why?
It comes back to roost at half health, doesn't it?
I still don't see the dragon. Where are you guys?
It's
Quite
out in the
the
distance.
He's
I
just-
don't
Is
have Elytra, by the way, guys, so this is a
I
big
swear, it's
risk.
just darker than the rest. It's there,
Sam,
it's
I
just
think you have
darker
to
than the
wait
rest.
part of the
Actually,
island.
if I use the fishing rod and I miss, I'm gonna hit
Got him.
someone and yank them into the void.
Oh, here we
probably.
go.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh shit, Martin, come on, man.
I think
Can
I
I shoot?
tried.
There we go.
Oh fuck, that's so
Who
dangerous,
shot it?
man. Who shot
I-
it? That's insanely dangerous.
Nice
Bob
shot.
Sarden, I did. I think Bob Sarden did.
No, if it goes towards the crystals, let's lure it back to the base.
Wait, guys, we want the loot from it. We gotta get it back.
What loot does it give
What
you?
loot?
It's just
XP, right?
XP.
We have to bring it back to the
Wait,
island.
doesn't
otherwise-
it give
Why?
a bunch of diamonds and gold too?
Nope,
No.
just XP.
Experience.
Nothing else.
If it's
Have you
just
ever
been
XP,
from
we
this
don't need to
game?
worry.
Also, within current versions, the pool is always going to be in the center, so it's not where it is. So it doesn't even matter.
By the way, I spent a stack of diamonds on these rockets. Oh shit!
Oh
Fuck.
Easy.
What happened? What's happened?
That's me. That's me dead.
Oh God!
Thank you.
Hey!
Oh no! I
Hey.
missed it.
Court
Oh, I
case.
missed it. No.
Get the
Oh god.
Alright, Martin,
Thank
as soon
you.
as it dies, respawn it.
I missed it.
Okay, that was like
Everybody-
That was like 14 mending books right there.
What?
God.
All my armor was fully enchanted. It had Curse of Binding, armor. It had mending.
Why'd you
armor.
press-
Hooray!
We did it.
That was
Oh, it's come back.
that was a short fight.
And it's back.
Oh, that just.
That was a stack of diamonds.
Oh, please don't tell me. I just...
5
Oh, I
stacks
did it.
of
I did it. I
gunpowder.
did it.
Guys, I got the egg.
Yeah,
Let's
Bar
go.
got it.
Can someone stream for me?
No.
I'm streaming it on YouTube.
I'm also
Oh,
streaming
on
it on
YouTube,
Twitch though.
We're respawning it.
All right, hang on. Who has the egg?
Go away.
I've got the egg.
Okay,
Just
Ag
spam
has it.
We're just
I-
getting surrounded by Endermen.
Me, Pyro has it. I just put it in my
Oh,
ender
Pyro
chest for
has it.
safekeeping. Safekeeping
ender
and ender
chest.
chest.
I think I
Okay.
should have gone to the edge, man.
I think we should auction the egg off, and the proceeds should go
Stack of
to
diamond blocks.
all the builders who've been making farms this week.
Stack of diamond blocks right now.
Haven't we all made farms this week?
Well, there's a few like community farms that people have been working on, or like
I built
the Nether
I
Highway.
built a creeper farm at 71,400. If you need gunpowder, you can go FK there.
Perfect.
There's one in town as well.
Guys,
Where's the respawn dragon?
I
don't
dipped
know.
out at the end.
You have to place them up there, right?
I did.
Okay, mine should not be angry at me anymore. Let's hope.
Well, I got multiple. So
Okay,
let's
I am
just try
free.
it again. Don't hit the crystals in the middle,
What the
please.
fuck is this?
Yeah, don't touch the
Wait.
crystals. I've
Wait.
been doing this with a friend
Oh
before.
no,
and we had
it's
to.
if
spend
4
more
are
crystals.
placed on the end exit portal, one of each.
Don't touch
of
the
that
crystals. You'll
size.
blow them up, and this will.
Oh, run
not
away.
work.
That's happening. It's happening. Oh,
Any
there it is. Oh. Oh, I want to watch this properly, but I don't want to get hit by
Where is
Enderman.
Sam, I will guard you.
Are you
Sam,
respawning it right now?
Sam,
Yeah,
do
it's
you
getting
want to borrow my
respawned.
chest plate?
It's nearly there. Be careful, guys.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
get-
Come in.
Borrow that.
Okay.
sorry, Crystal.
Thank you.
I want it back.
Oh, we've got too many
I
Endermen
totally
though.
don't have a netherite tree.
Wait, did it just take all my things, like my tower,
Oh,
and
it's come
replace
back.
my
It's come
tower?
back.
Sam, do you
Come
remember
back.
the spruce
Come on.
tree that I had in my
Audience
by my music listening
Come in.
place?
I
Oh, there
do.
it is.
Yeah.
It's here.
Oh,
I replaced the spruce with that
Again?
with ancient debris.
Oh wow.
I didn't even
That's
get
a
the
flex.
achievement. I lost 4 end crystals too.
Where's the Enderman? Ending it.
Don't worry, I
Can I
have,
get the cheat?
guys, I have enough to spawn it 10 more times. Don't worry.
Let's just do one more time.
Somebody's more prepped. Yep.
Well, it's up. You can kill it.
I really don't.
For experience now.
I don't have a bow, so I can't kill it. I can't do the crystals.
I'm on my way back.
Yeah. Guys, I just posted a photo in Discord.
Okay.
Big pog photo.
What food are you eating?
Oh, someone is using a client, huh?
What?
That's not default Minecraft.
Why is this throwing 3 bombs? I thought it's only 1 per every now and then.
Top left
online,
is keystrokes. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
Sram, what food are you eating? I will give you good food.
I've got some gold carrots, but I'm gonna run out.
They're good.
I had a stack of gold carrots.
Here, Sram.
Oh, yes, always
have a stack of golden carrots.
Some guys.
I have them in my chest.
Thank you, thanks.
Sram,
what's up?
So, what if I just lava the egg?
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Lava what?
Dragon is there.
Hey, I shot him.
I almost had a fucking heart attack.
Wait, is that the first time you hit something?
Shh.
Yep. I legit almost had a fucking heart attack.
Amazing.
Attaboy, Sram, we're proud of you.
Thanks, guys.
Come on. This guy's so high. Oh.
It's hard to shoot, man. I don't have elytra.
Where is he?
Someone just hit me.
Oh, there he is.
Get out of the fucking sky.
Arrows? Does anybody have any spare arrows?
No.
That's why you use infinity.
I have 5 spare ones.
Why is this dude killing me? Oh, wait.
If you want arrows, go to the skeleton spawner. There's 2 double chests.
Wait, what?
Shit.
I'm in the end.
Oh, now we're hitting them. Now we're hitting them. He's done. He's done.
He's not done. Also, it's a she.
He's very much not done.
Is it a she?
Sabotaged each other.
Yeah,
Did you look? I didn't get a close enough look.
It lays eggs.
Does it lay eggs? Because when you kill it, an egg spawns.
Sounds like it lays eggs to me.
Nice.
I don't know.
I'm not familiar enough with
Well, I'm glad I didn't have my life.
dragon reproduction to confidently say whether it's male or female based on the fact that it drops an egg.
No.
I made a base inside one of the pillars, and the pillar respawned, so all my shit in there got deleted.
Oh.
It only drops like 20 levels of experience second round.
No. Much
No,
more.
40. About 40.
First time.
The first time it drops a lot.
Nice. We took it down.
Oh.
We took it down.
Missed it.
Wait, what?
God damn it.
I got the remote. Guys, I elytred through the gateway and I got the achievement, but I'm still like I see the Enderdragon dying right now. that's a bruh moment.
I need to leave because I'm getting killed by these Endermen and I have nothing.
I felt it. I accidentally jumped in.
We done? We gonna do one more?
I'm going
I
home.
No.
I have nothing.
I'm down to kill it again.
That was kind of fun.
Nothing better to do with my life.
I'm down to do another one. I could probably hit it once more, I think.
Why didn't you bring your elytra?
I mean, if I can get back, I'll go for it.
I didn't want to lose it.
Well, someone broke the ender chest. So unless someone has the ender chest, I can't spawn it. Oh, there might be one over here as well.
I still think we should auction off that egg. Or, I mean, unless you guys have another idea on how we could figure out where it goes. Does anyone want the egg?
I would love having the egg.
I'm partaking in the auction. I have a stack of diamond blocks. Do I win?
No.
Well, who has ownership of the egg though? Like, who gets the diamond block?
I think Stram gets it. He pays for the server.
He said it goes for the community.
I think we should give it to folks who've been building like farms and stuff for everyone, like in the city and such.
Why can't we like Why can't we like keep it on display at like the community like chest area?
Hey, the owner can choose to do that if they want. Like a museum, you know, the museum doesn't own anything.
Put it in the museum. Yeah, I didn't even know we had a museum.
Oh, I just meant like a real life museum. We don't have a museum.
You belong in a museum.
We should build a museum for the server. Get like eggs and maybe a couple end crystals.
Creeper heads? Or yeah, heads.
I have a spare wither skull I can slap in there.
I wasn't sure if anybody said, but does anybody have spare arrows? Because the portal's now closed.
Sparrows.
I have a bunch at home.
I have 5 arrows that I can spare, that's it.
Has spare arrows?
Oh.
Fly away.
Fly away now, fly
Where's the
away
dragon?
now, fly away.
Where's has the dragon already respawned?
Yep.
I'm still looking at the end screen. I accidentally jumped in.
I'm not gonna go for the crystals because I've done this kind of flying and I've flown into one of the crystals and punched it and just kind of blown up and died.
Rest in peace.
What is up with this? I keep like putting arrows into the crossbow and I keep trying to fire it, but it just consumes the arrow and doesn't do anything.
Time to go for another crazy bit.
Everyone press F3B. Just look at the Enderman with F3B on.
Oh my god,
don't look at the Enderman.
Axe, everything. Holy shit, I'm so broke now.
Oh no.
Where's the dragon?
Rest in peace, Martin.
Oh, I was AFK.
Oh, yeah, we're doing that, aren't we?
What's up, Pyro?
Hey, do you want to see something cool?
Oh my god.
Have you been taken?
Stram, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Do you want to hold it?
Okay.
Get the achievement?
Yeah, we should toss the egg around. Let's maybe like do
By the
it
way,
after it's dead.
The stack of diamond blocks is a serious offer, by the way.
I believe it.
Are we all just gonna
One
leave?
city wall for the egg.
You're doing that anyway. It doesn't count.
Doesn't
Are we
count.
Yeah,
all gonna
you
leave
can't
this
offer the diamonds you're gonna get from the auction as payment for building the wall. Maybe you can, I don't know.
Yeah, says you. That's what we call credit, baby. Ow.
Esram just offers to not ban everyone.
Oh,
Alright,
isn't
guys,
just
you let me keep the egg and I'll keep the server up.
Well, I'm totally still buying it, man. I want to have that even banned.
Who are all these Endermen pissed at?
also, yeah.
I'm gone.
Oh.
Where'd it go?
Oh, the crystal's gone.
Whose dog is over here?
The dog that was on top of the bottle. I might have pushed it into the bottle.
What achievement?
This kills the dog.
I've never seen that one.
Everyone
Guys,
right click it until it's.
It's standing very precariously next to 2 end crystals.
Everyone right click it until it until it sits up.
How much do elytras go for?
7 diamond blocks or 3 netherite ingots. Has been the price. Maybe someone. Everyone is the.
I've just been giving them away for free.
Can I have one?
I've given like 5 away. I don't have any.
Oh.
Please have one.
I just got
don't
one.
have any of you. He threw me up to 171.
Where's the dragon? Oh, there it is.
I think I've given one to Sram, Gembom, or Genzo.
And me.
Rikis, Benzo.
I got one for you.
Why is the enemy looking at me? Go away. I don't want to.
Someone else, and I've given enough netherite for like 4 sets of
I don't
netherite.
want to fight you. There he is.
Yeah, Josh, that was really cool. I had like nothing, so I appreciate it.
I play far too much.
It just told me that you started streaming, so notifications squad.
Yeah, YouTube does that. Like, they don't blast everyone all at once.
Notification squad, nice.
Notification squad. You'll never miss an event.
Yeah, never miss an event. Yeah.
Am I not hitting him?
Guys are killing the Enderdragon. I'm here folding socks.
I didn't miss the event, but I now wish I had.
Why?
Because I'm totally broke. I lost everything, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I lost a multi-shot crossbow. Getting that quick shot cost me 42 diamonds.
Jeez.
Spent so much on that shit.
No, don't do.
Yeah, but you've got the diamonds. You can afford it.
Yeah, but it takes an hour to rebuild that shit, man. Or not an hour, even longer. It takes so.
I mean, better just pay someone to do it for you.
Yeah, just to build the thing is a pain.
I mean, if you got the diamonds, pay someone for it. So make them do it.
Yeah, no, but people have already done that. That's why I have diamonds.
He only has diamonds because he is the one who does that.
Yeah.
Did the Enderdragon pick up Enderman?
Yeah, he does that, and then they get really pissed at him and they follow him around.
Does that mean he's a boy or a girl?
No, the Enderdragon is a girl.
Does not identify as either.
The gender doesn't identify?
Gender fluid.
Yeah, no, the gender does not identify.
Come on.
Are you not done yet? What the fuck?
Something gender dragon.
Oh, come on.
That's a good joke, actually.
I won't kill him this time.
Thanks, guys.
But it's only partially funny, okay? We still gotta be mad at you.
Every time I shoot and then he flashes red, I like to pretend that I hit him.
That's how it's done, boy.
No!
Come on, baby!
Oh, I was so close. Damn it.
I'm just seeing if I can craft.
God damn it.
GG.
This poor dragon.
Easy.
Alright,
You guys want to do? Actually, should we auction off this egg real quick?
I accidentally fell in.
Can anyone even compete with me?
Yes, I have a stack and a half of diamond blocks.
How many do I actually have? A stack and
I have a
something?
netherite tree.
I've
got
tree
a jar of dirt.
Wait, who said stack and a half?
Martin.
Does anyone have
Martin?
any music there?
I have 7 netherite.
Okay,
We hear stack and a half. Can I hear 2 stacks? Does anybody have 2 stacks? Going once, going twice.
Netherite ingots is worth 7.
A beacon.
5 ender pearls.
Let's keep it.
I'm not.
Let's keep it in
Five
diamonds.
ender pearls to the man of the yellow hat.
Wait, did someone say they made an grinder?
All right, I'm hearing a stack and a half to Martin.
I'm not sure.
No. Like if he's only paying a stack, I don't race with a half a stack of diamond blocks.
Well, I have more than that.
No, that's not how an auction works.
I'll do.
I said I had.
Oh wait, I'm winning? Actually, I'm gonna do less.
No. I said I had 1.5. You asked who has more, and I said I had 1 stack and a half.
I'll do 2.
I have 20 more.
Guys, I'll do 2 stacks. If I have a day to pay. I'll just
to pay?
Yeah, I'll do a 24-hour mining expedition.
Like Mumbo Jumbo did.
Wait.
Oh, I just got wrecked.
I don't think you can promise future payings at an auction.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna go for that one. I like the spirit though.
3 stacks, like, come on.
Does anyone need any rockets? I have a shulker box.
All right, so 1 stack to dig, going once.
No. 1 stack and 10. Martin.
No, if you're gonna.
1 stack and 10 to Martin.
No, he needs to do the stack and a half if he.
No, we'll accept 1 stack and 10 to Martin.
Well, I have a stack in 6 plus an elytra and 7 netherite ingots.
How much is a beacon?
That's not diamond. Then we have to. How much is that in diamond? I only count.
Well, an elytra is 7 diamond blocks according to like our previous trades.
No, elytras are free.
I have 2 elytras then.
Are you putting them up for an auction?
It depends on what value of them.
Well, if you're putting them up, then you win. I would say.
Guys,
I win a stack of 10, right?
Why can't I do like 2 stacks and like a day to pay off? Like I actually will get them. Like I promise.
Well, what you can do is you can offer whoever wins right now to buy it off them.
Yeah. Can we stop worrying about the auction? The people with bows like do the crystals.
Yeah, you borrow the diamonds, you sell the diamonds, and then we short squeeze you, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Amazing. That's it.
You know something? I don't think auctioning this is a good idea.
No, I think Scram should have it find the server.
That's why I'm just buying it, so I can say it stays where I say it stays.
Well, okay, you win with the stack of M10 I won.
If it stays where it stays, then it stays in my ender chest.
No, where I say it stays.
All right, stack 10 to Martin.
Actually put together like
Auction closed.
Museum or something.
Exactly.
So now I'm officially the richest person.
Why don't we just do the museum thing?
I can contribute with a
Well, it's up to Martin if you want to put it in the museum. That's a great idea.
I own it, but I can still place it in the museum.
Here's my question though. Why can't we decide what happens to the egg like without an auction, like at the town hall? Wouldn't that make more sense?
Why don't we?
I think we just auctioned it off already.
No, we're just removing wealth from the system. It's strengthening.
This is wealth redistribution in action.
Yeah, we're taking wealth from the richest.
Well, and like I said, the diamonds, I think, because there's been, a lot of people who've been building stuff. Benenyo's made the iron farm, the villager breeder, the trading hall. Mooch made all those player-owned shops. Tarkus made the cow breeder, the wall. He's working on the expansion. Dig's been doing all the villager trading and breeding, I guess. Breeding villagers is so odd.
Yeah.
Oct is working on the Nether Highway, so I thought it would be cool if we could kick back. I know Oct spent a ton of his own diamonds building that highway too.
Sram, this Zero guy's kind of sketchy. He sent me a friend request and said, my IGN is, and then his IGN.
You can't do the Enderdragon until.
Is he in here?
No,
yeah, he was in the
Zero guy.
He was in the chat. He wanted to join, but it was a bit too late. We were ready to go. We were all on the edge. But yeah, he can join. If I'll just chat with him.
Yeah, but he sent me a random friend request for some reason.
I think he wants to join, and he probably saw your name in the chat.
Sorry.
Alright, whoever's got an elytra, get up there and kill those crystals.
I don't even see the dragon anymore.
Fly into them and just kill them. The crystals obliterate you.
Alright, so where do I pay the diamond?
You press spacebar.
Pyro just has to give me the egg, and then I'll give it to you after we kill this dragon.
I'm just going to pick my stuff back up in the end.
I think someone grabbed it.
Huh?
I think someone grabbed your stuff.
No, this is like a different thing.
Oh, okay. I saw. Oh, yeah.
Like I just died.
Rip. Okay, boys, he's landing. Let's get him. Oh my god.
Oh, there's no one gonna be here. Nothing's gonna spawn there. I ran out for nothing.
Can I auction off all the stuff I just lost? No. JK. Ah, God, so much stuff to buy.
Don't do this to me! No, fuck! No! I'm a fucking idiot.
What happened?
Oh, what a fail. Oh no.
Oh no.
What happened?
He fell.
But like, what'd you lose?
Go get your stuff for a stack of diamonds.
Pyro, by the way.
Wait. Who said that? Wait, who's gonna get my stuff for a stack of diamonds?
Can I buy back the sword for the same
No,
amount?
I don't mind. If you wear full netherite and you get my stuff back, I'll give you a stack of diamonds. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Alright, can you donate just a stack of netherite to me, please?
Stack of netherite.
Fuck. Oh, that was so stupid. You know that path to the Enderdragon? the path to Enderdragon. Can someone please make like side guards for it?
Ow, that hurt.
Because that's
what I was saying. I knew someone was gonna fall in.
The thing is, I was thinking about it, and that's probably why it happened.
Surround,
Oh,
can we have it so like the mob cap changes in time of the day, or could you not set that up? Because like I'm
could work.
British, so if we could have the mob cap like really high during your night, my day, whilst I AFK, and then when everyone else comes on, it can be lowered because when we're all on, we don't want it to be too high.
So basically, you just want mob cap to benefit you.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's kind of what I'm hearing too.
No, what you're not considering is that my creeper farm will be public, so there's just going to be a load of free gunpowder in there.
I do like free gunpowder. That sounds pretty fun.
I made the plugin you can use.
Get her.
It just gives me OP, and that's it.
I lost that beautiful pickaxe.
Nice. It's a good plugin.
Yeah. Like, and I can spawn creepers for myself and kill them, and you can get half.
All right.
Are we doing another dragon?
I mean, I'm good calling it. What do you guys think?
Okay, I was just playing and my elytra would not open up, so I've lost everything.
Oh fuck.
Oh, amazing.
Hey, there's 2 of us.
3. I was first.
Oh wait, I'm not even gonna be.
I win.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to go back, and I can't kill myself because I'll just spawn back in the.
All right, I'm
here. I want to go home.
I'm heading back. I think we should do the town hall now. What do you guys think?
Yeah, town hall.
Okay. Oh, I gotta watch the credits. This is gonna be like 10 minutes.
Nice.
Okay. Jeez.
Should I go to the town hall?
Yeah. Let's all go to the town hall. I'm gonna. Actually, give me a sec. I'll be right back. But we should just meet there.
Oh, lucky I kept my iron gear. Yay. I think I kept my iron gear. I can actually use that.
That was fun.
That was a good time.
I think having the extra Enderman made it a little spicier.
Oh,
well, it wasn't difficult until someone knocked me off.
I'm sorry.
That was. Wait, are you saying it was you?
No. I'm just sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah. Dig at least you didn't lose 2 elytras, a full max set, pickaxes,
Why did you
shulkers.
put pickaxes in? Why did you have so much stuff on you?
Because I didn't expect it. Okay, I was pressing space and my elytra was not opening up. I went to check the durability.
You cut out.
And it was full. It was like 75% durability. Like I don't know why it didn't open up.
I mean, when you think you're going to a place that's dangerous, put everything you don't need in ender chest.
Yeah,
I did that.
Just life tip.
I did that with everything except the armor because I couldn't pick it off.
Oh yeah, fair play. Yeah.
I feel bad with my netherite tree.
Minimize damage.
Well, I'm in the.
Oh, I lost so much.
Yep. So maybe people should be more careful. Like I was shooting fire rockets, and I was being more careful than whoever knocked me off.
Petition to kill pyromancies for the egg.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm gonna get slapped by them.
By the way, the multi-shot rocket launcher is so cool. I love it. I'm gonna make more of those.
Okay, that's a shield.
Do you not have a better weapon, my friend?
Oh, I didn't give Josh permission. Josh,
You said you gave me consent.
I gave Martin consent.
I'm sorry, man. You can have an ancient debris.
Well, you did die over like 4 other guys, so this guy picked up the egg.
All right.
I don't even have the egg.
I got it.
Oh, why is someone hitting me? Why is someone hitting me?
For the achievement, please.
Pyro, why are you hitting me, Pyro?
Oh, no.
Alright, what are you doing?
It's
Why are you hitting me?
It's uncharged fist. Don't worry. I'm trying to get all the.
Why? Why?
Because I'm sick and tired of these freaking things.
Martin's selling the egg achievement.
Not making it better. Also, you're making water for. Pyro, what are you doing? Pyro, this is not the way.
The thing you're not considering, mate, is I have a better sword.
I'm getting rid of all the. Silverfish.
But you also make.
When we get back to the town hall.
Oh, guys, I paid a stack and 10. That's 74. That's 666 diamonds.
Did you pay?
I
Oh.
mean, someone got their money's worth. I hope.
Guys, a full stack of that was diamonds. I gave Martin to go retrieve my stuff.
Yep.
Nice.
Hold up. What's going on here?
What, the town hall?
Yeah,
All right, let's do this town hall. So everyone who's planning on joining, let's hop into room A. Yeah. And then
wait, what?
If you're planning on joining the town hall, let's hop into Minecraft room A and then meet at the town hall.
Oh wait, Joe.
Hey. Okay, it looks like literally everyone.
Someone asked if they had to be present, like actually at the town hall.
I'm thinking, yeah, you should be present, but I don't know.
No mail-in voices.
Yeah, I'm currently.
If you can't be present, then well, I guess.
Nothing here is final. Nothing here is final. We can. Okay, everyone just transferred rooms. We can always.
Auto clicking. That is final, right?
We can always revisit it in another town hall. Okay.
Yeah, I'm currently just working on digging everything out for slime farm.
Wait, Stram, so if this time griefing is wrong, next time griefing is right, right?
No, you can just vote on, like, if we make a rule today and it doesn't work out, like, nothing's set in stone. Next time we have a town hall, we'll just vote to change it. So it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so welcome everybody. I mean, basically we're just gonna go over like rules that you guys want. I'm gonna propose some jobs. We can vote on whether or not we should even have them, and then if we want to, we can have elections. Some people have suggested plugins and server configurations. So I'd like to get everyone's feedback on that as well. And yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to bring up at the end, I'll just open it up and you guys can
there's like 10 of them.
bring it up. So I posted the meeting agenda in the Minecraft server discussion. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll post the link again.
Yeah, I don't have an easy way to get to it right now.
Oh, where's the town hall? Where's the court? Oh, I see. I see the people.
Yeah, it's on the north side of town. It's near the villager breeder. Are we waiting for anyone else?
Yes.
Everyone is here. We can all sleep to get rid of the phantoms.
That's true. Wow, can we get our first server sleep?
Don't mind that. It's mine. I'm taking it.
No chance. There's no chance.
Guys.
Dang, look at.
Oh, look, someone's sleeping.
Hold on. How many people are here?
I can shoot them if someone has arrows.
13, 14, 15, 16, 18 people.
I'll be done in a year.
That's awesome.
Stop mining my ancient.
No,
I'm getting arrows.
You're ruining it.
All right, we're gonna start in 30 seconds.
Oh my!
Everyone stop.
No.
Wait, why did I get pushed? All right, everyone, please have a seat and clear all this crap off the stage.
Oh wait, we're there, aren't we? Okay, come in. I know where it is.
Please take a seat. Get cozy.
Oh shit, there's so many phantoms. Holy crap.
Actual lectern?
I have my netherite chest piece, and I would appreciate to have it back.
Somebody get a lectern.
Mine.
Yeah, thanks for borrowing it. All right, Pyro. Why don't you go take a seat?
Wait, I didn't hit anyone with the rockets because I just got take aim.
I was so close.
But aren't there like some actual stats?
All right, so I want to start with some kudos. I mentioned it during the fight, but again, thank you to Ben, Benenyo, Mooch, Tarkus, Dig, Oct. You guys are killing it. Ben, the Iron Farm was sick. It was pretty crazy how quickly you put that up. Villager Trading Hall's awesome. Mooch player-owned shops are... I was surprised. There's a ton of stuff in there now, and a couple people built their own custom shops. Tarkus is working on the wall expansion, and it looks really good. I think you posted a couple pictures of the design, so you guys should check that one out. We do still need some supplies for that, I think.
What do you need? I can help.
We've got plenty of supplies right now. I just needed space and time to get at it.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to help out with that one. We can talk about the slime farm or the farms.
Wall in the middle of our wall.
And then Dig, shout out for, I mean, again, breeding like 200 villagers or something and making all the bucks. That was really cool. And then Oct with the Nether Highway. I don't know if you guys have seen Oct's Nether Highway design. That one's also really awesome, and it's kind of an ambitious project, so that one's going to need some more resources as well, I think. As well as some help.
Is the Nether Highway the one with all the ice or no?
There's one, if you take the stair up and then you take the ladder straight up. There's one highway, and he's making a very, 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 very long highway.
He also did these designs in paint for like intersections and like turnouts, where we could build like actual stations at different stops. Yeah, he put a lot of thought into that design. So, anyways, I don't think he's here though.
Claps out in chat, boys.
Claps out in chat. Yeah, so go ahead and hop into voice general, I guess, if you're not. I figure we can vote on a few things. But let's start with an easy one. We need a name for the server and for the city. So starting with the server, any suggestions? Like let's just okay. I'm gonna type them into voice general and then just thumbs up whichever one you guys like. This is the actual vote.
I think it's already pretty unanimous, but
I like the Childcraft. That's a good one, Mark.
Childcraft.
No, voice general.
Well, I'm also not hearing any other suggestions.
Tilebound.
Tilebound server.
Wow, that sounds lame.
Or just Tilebound.
The server can just be called SRAM. SRAM.
I mean, that's what I've been calling it so far, Tilebound. But I don't mind editing.
Just react to my posts if you like it.
I think Tilecraft's the best.
I think everyone's saying Tilecraft.
Kyle.
Well, no, I want the one without the space.
Mayonnaise. Imagine people are just gonna troll and then it's called mayonnaise.
Oh no.
It can be called mayonnaise.
Okay, I think Tilcraft is winning.
Guys, vote mayonnaise. Unvote
Wait, are we doing
Tilcraft.
it with a space or together, or does it not even matter?
It'll be together. All right.
Yes, mayonnaise is winning.
All right. I'm gonna close the poll in 15 seconds. So.
No.
Yes.
No.
The poll is in the voice general server. Just upvote whichever one you like the most.
No.
I'm extending it 15 seconds because someone didn't know where the server where to vote.
Tiebreaker. Be the tiebreaker. No.
10 seconds. These aren't going to go long as long.
Come on, guys.
No.
5,
2,
4.
1.
Count, guys. Only thumbs up reacts count.
Wow, I really thought mayonnaise was going to win.
Dude,
Well, like I said, you know, we can always revisit these things.
I was on mayonnaise, but I swapped off. I changed my mind.
Wait, why swap off?
I was on mayonnaise and then I forgot that I had to vote on mayonnaise and I was like, dude, let me take that off real quick.
All right, Tilecraft wins 10-8 against Mayo. Awesome. That is a good name for the server. There were a couple other ones that were already taken. All right, what about the city? I vote Spawn City. I mean, that's just what I've been calling it, and it's kind of a catchy name anyway.
No, we should just call it the village.
Okay, the village.
Yeah, why not the village? Yeah, I like that.
Call it town center. I like town center.
Call it mayonnaise.
No, the town.
Yeah, no, this one mayonnaise.
Call
I
it
get rid of
mayonnaise,
the
Mayo
giant
Town.
mayonnaise out. Never mind.
Mayo Town, mayonnaise.
At least
whatever.
get us one mayonnaise, please. I beg.
I'm begging you, please.
Shiloh Village.
I like that.
Mayonnaise
I
Town.
don't know.
Mayonnaiseville, whichever.
I'm voting.
I don't think
I
people
would-
like we gotta do something that sticks, and I don't think mayonnaise will stick.
Oh, mayonnaise sticks a lot, guys.
How do you have dragon head hands? That's cool.
Oh, you like him, huh?
All right, 15 seconds.
Between village and spawn city.
Downvotes don't count.
I don't care. I'm still gonna downvote. Only mayonnaise is good.
I don't like the village because you can get it mixed up with like villager villages.
Yeah.
No, but that.
Okay, so the winner is the village.
The village. That's why it's the village. Not
Yeah.
a
Oh,
village.
I didn't.
It is the village.
Alright.
That
Vote
guy
for Mayo
gets it.
Town. Vote for Mayo
We
Town.
can vote for real next.
There's only one village in my life, and it's this one.
Also, guys, we vote on the name again next week. This is only a weekly name.
Good options.
Cool, so we have a server name, Tilecraft, and the village as the city. All right.
Club's actually really cool. I like it.
Sam's Club.
Next, let's go on to the village law voting. So I think we should start with what I'm calling the jurisdiction. So like the area where the laws actually apply, right? We've been talking a lot like no PKing within 1,000 blocks, no griefing server wide. So let's nail down what the distance is and just assume that all the laws would apply within that distance. So
I'm gonna go get my parrot because I called it the judge, and I think that's appropriate.
So I guess the first question would be, should the city laws only apply within some distance, or should they just be server-wide? That's the first question.
I think some laws should apply within the village and some server-wide. Like, if a creeper explodes like 2,000 blocks away from spawn, I'm not gonna be fixing that hole. Sorry.
Yeah, so actually and I'm typing this out now in Voice General. Go ahead and react to my post. But should city laws only apply within X number of blocks unless otherwise specified? Right, so we could have exceptions. Griefing can be full server wide.
Well,
But regarding the creep explosion, that's not only next to town, but also next to other people's areas.
Well,
right?
yeah, obviously. Oh, yes, I got myself a slime spawn. That's just what I wanted.
Nice.
Okay, so that's
I've
pretty
played
clearly
this
a yes. All right, so next question, what should the distance actually be? And the options I'm going to field are 1,000 blocks, 2,000 blocks, and 10,000 blocks.
I'd probably say 10,000.
Point of order. Should we have these be? Should we decide whether these are the same for the Nether and the Overworld, or 1/8 for the Nether ahead of time, or after we do the first vote?
After first.
That's a good point.
I think that whatever is 1,000 blocks in the overworld or in the Nether for the overworld.
No.
Hold on.
That would be way too small.
Let's vote. Let's
Indeed.
vote first on that. Should should the blocks be the same in all the Nether and Overworld? So just to be clear, the question is, you know, if the distance is 1,000 blocks in each direction in the Overworld, when you go into the end, should that be divided by 8?
Dick wants a discussion about it.
Yeah, can we
talk
about it instead of voting?
Okay, yeah, I can give. I mean, you guys can just take a minute, and if there's something you want to share, Dig, go ahead.
Well, I'm raising my hand.
Yeah.
Well, I think having the Nether stuff be like divided by 8, I don't think that makes sense, because who cares about having a rule that only lasts for 128 blocks? It's not practical. It doesn't actually matter. The thing about the Pyro mentioned having like, oh, you can just have obsidian and then and like what, you can just light a portal and then escape the rules if you're in the overworld, but that takes time. Like, if we actually have like PvP or something that you want to avoid, being able to go into the Nether isn't a big deal.
It's very similar to sure. It's very similar to the wilderness, though.
So, if we're okay with being PvP, we have like a red PvP color. But if we don't want to be PvP'd, we remain white or something. So we know if it's okay to PvP
with
someone.
teams.
Yeah, can I speak, please?
Yeah.
So like, it like 1.16 PvP is incredibly slow to kill people, especially if they're like using like netherite armor, which most people are. So saying building a portal takes time doesn't really apply to PvP nowadays. Like, maybe if you were playing 1.8, that'd be a different discussion. But, you know, 1.16 PvP is just way too quick.
Have a rebuttal to that?
Sure.
Just get them out of the portal and they still have to wait.
Dig, do you want some help with that?
Like, it shouldn't be a problem, because even if they're standing in the portal, you can just hit them out with your sword, and then they have to restart the time to go into the portal.
Yeah. You also can't make laws based on based on the highest denominator. You have to go on the lowest common denominator.
Huh?
So I was also thinking, wouldn't this kind of create it so we have like a semi PvP zone, like kind of how you can teleport out of the early wilderness, but then once you get over 8,000 blocks out, then even if you build a portal, you'd still be outside of 1,000 in the Nether. And
yeah,
so
it's very similar to RuneScape.
Yeah, you kind of have like the portal is like your version of a teleport, but if you go too far out, then you can't even like use the TPs, and in a similar way, you wouldn't even be able to use the portal.
I personally like that aspect.
I have a comment to that.
What if people just don't want to like PvP? Because I don't want to lose my stuff.
I'd also like to bring up
just win the fight.
The problem with comparing RuneScape to Minecraft here is that in RuneScape you have a lot of hubs where you get to with teleport and stuff. Like, we have the town, and then we have people's bases scattered around. It's not like I'm gonna be 8,000 blocks out and someone is gonna find me, like, randomly. That's so unlikely that someone's gonna find me unless it's at my base or at someone's base.
Yeah,
and
that's the problem.
Why kill them then?
99% of like the game will be played within 8,000 blocks, and the 1% where you're outside of 8,000 blocks, you're in the middle of nowhere, and no one will ever.
What if you're at like a farm? Like, my creeper farm is over 1,000 blocks away, and I AFK there.
My whole
I think it is a problem, because if we want people to play together, they should be able to invite people to their bases. But if you invite someone to your base, they know your coordinates. So if you say, I'm going to the toilet, like, you can assume they're at their base. You can go over there with your elytra because you travel super fast. You can kill them. Is that fun?
Why don't we have PvP unallowed unless you want to fight?
But yeah, why don't we actually build like an arena and say, if you're in a PvP, go there, or invite or challenge someone to a fight there?
Yeah, I think we should have to challenge people to fight before we fight them.
No, I think you should have like I suggested earlier, like, you can either go into PvP mode and you can PvP or be PvP'd by other PKers, or you're in the like PVM peaceful mode, whatever. You're not
Yeah,
participating.
with like
in that.
name tags. I think we either need name tags that suggest.
No, you
PvP
can
or
literally
PvP night.
do it with teams, and you can see it with the name color of the scoreboard.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's like an add-in, right?
No, no,
Okay, data
you can
color.
probably do that with command blocks. So that's vanilla, I think.
I mean, that's creative. That's not.
Hey,
I'd like
so
to-
getting back to it, this isn't the PvP discussion. This is just the how we're defining the distance in the Nether.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
Jeff.
but it heavily ties into the whole PvP.
I mean, if we're going around the way of either an arena or colors, then that means that the PvP area, or as in the distance judgment, then that becomes irrelevant, doesn't it?
So one thing I think is
Indeed.
for end PvP, it should be like the end main island is safe and everywhere else isn't.
But what if you're like busting and someone just comes and takes all your stuff?
But yeah, in the end, would you really want an extra threat of a person when it's already bad enough with a general scenario around there?
What?
Yeah, no.
The end is easy besides like falling into the void. Like it's just Endermen. They aren't aggressive to you, and then as soon as you have an Elytra, which is when you're like gonna be properly end busting, you know, you can just fly away from stuff. Like it's almost impossible to die in a PvP fight when you have an Elytra if you don't want to be dead or fight back.
You can be found in your base, and in that situation, you can't really escape.
So, this,
yeah.
I think we've had a good amount of discussion just in order to vote on what the distance should be, and then what the whether it should be overworld or scaled.
You walk so slowly if you crouch and raise your shield.
Yeah, indeed.
So, okay, so maybe we start with, I mean, could we agree on whether we want consensual, for lack of a better word, PvP only or not?
I think consensual PvP only.
Yeah.
My idea in the chat, I think, is a good middle ground for everyone.
See.
Yeah, like I like Tardis's idea if that's like what we're going for.
Which
and then,
chat?
In voice general.
No, opting in is moving outside the zone.
But I mean, can't
So
we just do it with the name tag, with the color tags, anyways, and just leave it at that?
Have a PvP tag and be outside of the safe zone.
Oh, is that what you mean?
No,
no, he means that. That's not what you mean.
No, because
anyone with a PvP tag can be killed by another PvP tagger at any point. Anyone without the PvP tag can be killed 1,000 or 8,000 blocks away.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think people without a PvP tag shouldn't be able to be killed.
No,
I don't want to PvP ever. I don't want to die. I don't want to kill it.
If you compare this to RuneScape, it's essentially like wilderness versus PvP worlds. Like, if you have a PvP tag, you're in a PvP world. If you're like outside of 1K blocks, you're in the wilderness.
Yeah, but this is Minecraft, my friend.
But my base, I made my base like say 4,000 blocks out. If like I didn't want a PvP, do I have to move start a whole new base?
Oh no, because he says 8K within the overworld, so you're fine with that.
Let's say my
the
base
1K is the Nether.
If I'm 10,000 blocks out, then
You're 10,000 blocks out. No one's gonna find you unless you tell someone your
exactly,
course.
unless they know my course and come gank me and steal all my stuff.
But for the Nether one, can we increase it to more than 1,000?
Coordinates that you don't trust.
But if for Nether, can we increase it to more than 1,000? Otherwise, I'm probably technically fine with those rules, kind of.
I like Pyro's idea. If we do it with only tags, with a 1-day cooldown between changing tags, that works too.
Yeah, and like you can't change tags while you're in combat. Like I know there are plugins that already can do that. And that's
So
what
how would the tags be implemented? Is that like a plugin?
Basically, you would do /PvP enable, and then for a day you would have PvP enabled in that zone, or like just PvP tag enabled on you, and then you know, the server would only let you change that tag once a day, and there'd be like a 25-second cooldown from when you're in combat.
I think 3 tags would be the best.
Okay.
Probably a tag where you can fight anywhere, a tag where you can only fight outside of a certain area, and a tag where you can't fight.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
can't be fought either.
Yeah, I think that's.
I think we should try, maybe try to keep it simple.
It's no PP if you don't consent, right?
Yeah, I don't like the idea of like a consensual only one, because then like there's kind of no risk if you want to PvP, where if you choose just no PvP, then like you can't do stuff like
I think if
normal
you choose no PvP, the only time you'll like, be able to PvP is if you're like if both people agree and they're in a Discord call or something, and you just want to see who's better.
Yeah, that's just consensual PP. Look at what
Yeah.
Gavin said in the voice general. Like you can either choose to be PvP'd, or you can choose to only PvP if you say, okay, let's PvP for fun. Like one way you can gank and get ganked, and one way you can say, of course, if you want to fight someone, you can always fight someone. But you cannot, they cannot just get on you and then jump you, kill you, steal your stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we need a rule around like allowing consensual PvP. Like if two people want to just kill each other, then that's fine. So I think the question is, should there be a zone where PvP is allowed if you're in that zone?
Regardless of your preferences?
Yes, like it's always like the wilderness. If you go in...
I really like Lucas's idea, the one he just posted. Like a PvP a PvP tag, and then like a town safe zone tag, and then a like normal tag that is.
I don't think we need any tags. Like if you want to PvP with someone, just say it.
No, but
the
like,
thing is, what if you don't want PvP? That's the problem here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can solve that by just saying this area is safe. And that area could either be the whole server or a partial.
What I mean is like I think there should be a certain area where PvP is enabled whether you like it or not.
I disagree with that, but I think that's what we should pose. Hold on, let me type a message. Then add edit. No.
And like, don't get me wrong, like PvP can be like, you know, you don't keep the items, you just kill the person and then go on with your day, or like, you know, there's like a 3 diamond payout. You know, the person has to do something like that.
So what I'm hearing is there should be a full opt-out 100% of PvP with maybe a tag or an item or something, a banner for people who want it. So we can vote on that, and then separately we can vote on what the PvP area should be, and then third, anyone who wants to like consensually PvP can just do it wherever.
So an idea I have.
Well, hold on. Can we agree on what I said, and then if there's anything to add on?
Type it out and give us an up-down.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I typed it out and gave an up-down.
But like, can't we just make an arena, let's say 200 by 200 blocks, where if you want to fight, go there, because then that's like a wilderness area, per se?
We can have an arena.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
And we can make prizes and tournaments and stuff.
Yes, the arena is the exception to the rule.
Yeah, if you're in the arena, you can kill or get killed. That's like literally jumping in
Apparently
wilderness.
people do want to have PvP regardless of whether people like it.
That's only 4 people out of like 12 that are in the chat.
Yeah, so maybe we start with, should there be a global opt-out? Like some way, if you don't want to do PvP, for you to totally opt out. I feel like that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, but the other way of that is just bullying someone. I never want to PvP, and if you give me no option to say I don't want to PvP, that's just gonna be bad for me and not fun for you. Like I'm just never gonna have stuff on me, never gonna be with anyone if they're just gonna kill me. There should be a way for me to be peaceful, non-PvP, if I don't want to PvP.
I agree, and I think most people will agree.
Well,
I just want to get everyone on the same page.
Maybe like why can't we have it where, oh yeah, Martin, you can like be within like 8K overworld, which is a really large area, or 1K nether, and then
Yeah, but
he doesn't because he
past
doesn't
that-
want to PvP.
But you know Minecraft is huge, and you limited me to such a tiny space. If anyone
Well,
else is outside of that area,
it's only a
world's
third.
only 30k by 30k.
Yeah. So like 8K is already like a large portion of the world.
8k is very large.
Yeah, but the
True,
thing
but
is,
by the way, one major problem with restriction area is that some biomes might not be in your area. Because in
no,
some
that-
worlds, if you're unlucky, you might find a sign biome maybe 10k away. If you're that unlucky.
I
All right, so go ahead and vote on the question in there, and then we'll move on to.
Pyro, you cannot restrict someone. It doesn't work. You cannot give someone limited space to live if they don't want to PvP. It just won't work. Someone has to be able to move wherever they want in the world. You can't just tell someone they can't settle outside a certain area.
Then
if I want to,
they do that in real life all the time, though. What are you talking about? Have you never like looked outside?
What if we put the PvP on the border of the server, so every time the server expands, the PvP border goes further away?
That's an idea. I think that's a separate idea from the current question. So, okay, so it's agreed there should be a global opt-out of PvP, very clearly 12 to 3. So now that we've established that, like anyone who doesn't want a PvP, like you're not gonna get PK'd. If you have some, I don't know, tag or item, we can decide on what that should be.
Also, people will know each other. Like people know that I have opt out.
Yeah, yeah. If you just socialize it, it should be fine.
Like, what if someone new joins?
Well, this so I'm gonna document all these decisions that we made, and they'll have an idea.
Well, yeah, but you can't just know that someone has opted out if you weren't here, though.
Yeah, we need a list.
Yeah.
You need a
Well, there
list,
should be
or
an
you need,
in-game item or
Yeah,
something.
I like the
Or
team.
tag.
What about
You
a
can make my
special
name
banner
green.
on a shield that you have to have?
Yeah.
I don't want to have a shield on it. Blocks like a third my view. Can we just?
Well, we can figure that
There's
out.
a vanilla way to change your name tag, like green for passive, and white for having made a choice, and red for PvP. Like
I think white should be passive because if someone joins, then
yes.
they're
So
instantly
that
passive.
means that they
is
haven't
a
got
choice.
PvP or non-PvP yet.
Is there a vanilla way to change your username color?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well then that's easy.
Yeah.
Tags, boom.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll write that down. Okay, so the next question is, should there be an area? I mean, I guess if you have the tag, without the tag, you would just by default, when you went into the area, you would be flagged for PvP. You'd have to specifically opt in to like this, or rather opt out. So maybe we should decide on what the tag should be. So like white would be normal rules. Maybe 1,000 blocks, whatever we decide is okay. Outside of that, you'd be in the wilderness, so to speak, and so it'd be free for all PvP. And then so this is the default with the white tag. If you wanted to opt out of PvP, you make your name green and you're good. You'll never be PvP'd ever on the server.
Oh, we can have buttons that spawn for this, linked to command blocks.
I think white should be the opt-out because that's going to be the default for anyone who joins, and say orange for consensual, and then red for free game.
I would agree with that.
I agree with that too.
Okay.
I think
but
consensual
what's the
should just be people
consensual and white?
talking to each other. It doesn't matter of your tag. If someone asks you, do you want a PvP, and you say yes, you shouldn't have to change your tag.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like I don't think I think there should be, so white is the normal like 1K
No,
nether,
does that mean I'd have to change?
8K overworld, and then like you change it to green, or a better color would be baby blue. And
Do you don't have a lead I could borrow quickly? Because my parents been a pain.
then
I do.
you
Lead?
Can I borrow?
I have it in my ender chest. I'm going to get it.
That's right. Can you just make a quick vote, like what the color should the?
Yep, I'm typing it up real quick.
I mean, the colors, the type of color shouldn't be important, but I think default should be, you know,
White,
the distance one where you can't get killed like near spawn, but otherwise it's fair game. And I think that red should be everywhere because, you know, that's kind of just like you know, universal like kind of attack color.
Everywhere besides in a town.
I am on push to talk blue.
You have a race car in your background, that's all.
Huh?
You have someone either chopping down a huge bunch of trees with a chainsaw or a racetrack background.
Nah, that's the computer fan.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Can slime spawn when there are torches around?
Yeah.
In the slime chunk, yeah.
Yeah, I think I found a slime chunk, but I'm not sure.
Yes.
Also,
I mean, I think we've already found a couple around.
Oh yeah, can we have like Saram, can you find
No,
like
I think we should do it the old school way. Come
Yeah,
on.
don't use the seed to find slime chunks.
Yeah, let's just do it the old school way. Dig out a huge area with a beacon and watch where the slime spawns.
Mate, you know how much of a pain that is, especially if I
Or
want to
just dig out a whole area without a beacon.
Yeah.
Especially if I want to find a
That's my way.
Is this relevant to the town hall?
area.
Sorry, I'm still typing up the. I had a lot of these already typed up, but
so
this went a different direction.
My question is,
without
there are a bunch of online tools you can use to like find slime chunks. What I recommend is SRAM goes and does that, finds like an area that has a lot of slime chunks like packed together, and you know, he tells us the area, doesn't reveal the like seed,
Dig,
and then we build a like slime like farm there, and it's communal.
So first
But
of all,
I mean,
this is
we've
not
already
what
got
we're
one
about.
in the
But we
town
got a
area,
huge
isn't it?
I'm
slime
just gonna
farm
say,
that
as
already
someone who's
produced more than
mined
we
out
ever
What's the
need.
private one?
Please, calm down.
Yeah, one at a time, guys.
As someone who's mined out a 4x4 chunk with a beacon in survival, it takes like hours. And if that chunk doesn't have a slime chunk in, that's going to be like the most annoying thing you've ever done. Has anyone else here ever dug out 4?
Yeah. No,
I mean, you
that's
don't
good.
have to
I got
dig out a
more,
whole
and it
chunk.
didn't take me hours without a beacon.
By the way, all you need to do, to be fair, is go down to a good low level, find the chunk borders, and then just dig about 3 on either side, 3 high, and just go for a while. You don't need to dig out a
Yeah.
whole chunk, guys.
Yeah,
So that's what I did in another
I
server.
think
It took me a while, but I got there.
external tools, in my opinion.
Hmm.
I think
All
we
right,
should stick by that.
let's get back to the PvP one, just so we can get through the voting. I don't want this to take too long. So I've posted, should the default be A, PvP is off globally, and then you opt in to PvP in wilderness zones? Or the other way? By default, you can get PvP'd in wilderness zones, then you'll have to opt into turning it off. I mean, really, this just matters for new players. Like, you can just toggle it whenever you want.
Can you punch me one? SRAM.
Why is the second one winning?
It's...
Because
Democracy manifest.
SRAM punch me.
If you want to PvP, go on this side, and if you don't want to PvP, go on this side.
No, no. There's a vote in the voice general.
But doesn't it make more sense that initially you don't PvP, and if you want to, say yes?
Guys,
Why most people go against that?
You're still safe in the 1,000 block radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like otherwise.
All right, the
there's
vote is tied.
going to be no PK activity, and I think for people like Pyro and stuff, it's going to be somewhat important that there is PvP activity. So with this, it's a slight nod to him, because we're already having the option available to opt out for those who want to.
So the poll
It's very close. So just to reiterate, A is by default, no one will PvP you ever. But if you want, you can turn on this little flag, and that enables wilderness PvP for you, basically. B is the opposite. By default, everyone, when you go in the wilderness, that's just how it is. You could get PK'd. But if you want to, you can turn it off.
And can we confirm that there'll be a third one for people who want to be able to PvP anywhere?
Sure. That's a non-issue. Like, I don't think we need to vote on that.
Is PvP nowhere? Wait, so if you got, like, let's say green, PvP nowhere. If it's red, is PvP everywhere. And let's say orange, PvP only outside a certain area, right?
The problem with,
is that what you're saying?
PvP, the problem with PvP that
Yes.
isn't consensual is that.
Yeah.
Yep, I mean,
it's a nice to have, but it's not necessary. Okay, so it looks like B has it. By default, you will be PvP'd in the wilderness. That's something you're not interested in. Just flip the tag, and then you'll be good.
Just to say, maybe it would be good if you join the server for the first time, I get like a notification like, oh, you need to decide.
Yeah, I'll add that into the rules.
Hey, Sram.
Okay, so the next thing, we need to vote on what the actual PvP area will be. So we still never agreed on whether whatever the area is, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, if that should be the same in the overworld and the nether. I think we discussed quite a bit, so I'm just gonna throw up the poll.
Dude, don't throw up.
Are we really that bad? Come on, man.
Can we make sure that Tarkus's idea is one of the options? Because I think that seems like a good balance for avoiding the issues with people portaling out without making it too large of an area.
What was Tarkus's suggestion?
8K overworld, but then only 1K in the nether.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so
I think it's too large of an area for the overworld. Like perhaps 2K for the overworld would be better, but 8K, I don't think there will be people traveling beyond that a lot.
So what I'm hearing is that the nether should be scaled to be 1/8 of the overworld distance.
I don't know if it should be 1/8, but
what you could do is you could.
Yeah, I feel like 8K might be a little far. Like, almost nobody's gonna go. Very few players actually go out that far.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe 1K in Nether, 1K in Overworld.
Yeah.
What you could do is
if someone gets to the nether, we can say you're not allowed to run from PvP by going into the nether, you're still in a PvP zone then.
You can also do 2K. You know, we can also make it so that we're not stuck with the whole 1:8 ratio, and you could do 2K in the overworld and 1K in the nether or something like that.
Okay.
Because it's like you can travel a lot faster in the travel easier in the overworld than you can in the nether.
So why don't you guys in the chat put some suggestions of ratios? Please specify overworld and nether, and then
also,
we can just vote on those. So
what else have we voted on so far? Because I haven't been here.
I'll publish everything that we voted on. I'm also recording it, so if you want to watch
the dragon already.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, cool.
Oh shit, we did?
Maybe if we start with ratio before distance, we should just have the options be 1-to-1, 2-to-1, 4-to-1, and 8-to-1.
Mm-hmm.
Because that kind of narrows it down to enough that having a vote's actually meaningful.
Well, I think the ratio. Hold on. I think the ratio matters because if we vote 8-to-1, guys, please hold on. I think we need the ratio. We can't do the ratio first because if we vote 8-to-1, and then we say 1k in the overworld, then it would be 125 in the nether, right? Which might not be what people are expecting.
My concern is that if we end up with like 8 or 10 options and there are like 13 to 15 people voting, we won't have more than 2 or 3 votes for any one option.
Okay.
We can't have first past the post voting. We need to have
We could have it so that we just do multiple passes for the vote. Like we have it so that we.
Oh no! Now I'm trapped.
We could have it so that we have like a certain amount of voting options for our first poll, and then we narrow it down to the top, whatever from the first poll. And
I
we
just did a suggestion.
Pi times 1k.
No.
Oh, I love that.
I think that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
No, not everyone knows the pi times a k is 3.14.
Okay, so I'm seeing 1k in all, 4k overworld, 1k nether. Just go ahead and react to which one.
Ram, can you /kill me? Someone's locked me.
2k overworld, 1k in the nether.
Bye-bye.
Okay, but why do we have a limited peaceful zone? Like, the more the server expands, the more PvP range we're gonna have.
Can we also?
Well, we can always change this as well.
Can we also have it so that people can say like, for the kind of areas that they make, that they have their own little peaceful zones as well?
Yeah,
Is that like a thing that we can do?
Because like me and Oct are both like 20,000 blocks out.
Yeah, I think that would be fair.
And it's like we're on an island, right? So it's like we can easily say, hey, this entire island is a no PvP zone.
You can just turn your PvP off.
Yeah, I agree. If you
That
turn
as
your
well.
PvP on, then you are allowed to be griefed in your you are allowed to be killed in your own base.
The problem with it being name tags is that name tags aren't very clear until you've got up close.
All right, so I'm seeing 9 votes.
Where is this at, by the way? Is it?
This is in voice general.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, where is it? Oh, that.
Let's do 15 more seconds of voting. 1k in all areas is looks like 4k overworld, 1k nether.
What's the argument against having the PvP zone within a limit of the world's border rather than the world's center?
There's really no argument to that. That would just be kind of stupid because that would
Alright.
just further lower like.
Okay, it looks like it's 4k in the overworld and then 1k in the nether. So that means when you teleport out of the overworld, you'll be 500 in the nether.
Ja, maar dwangverpleging en TBS, dat doen ze toch bij mensen bij pedofielen,
You
no?
need to mute yourself.
Maar het kan ook iemand anders geestelijk gestoord zijn. Toch?
I agree.
Took his headset off.
Esther, can't you mute him as well or no?
Sorry,
I can.
So the only reason you guys don't want
Please stop killing me in the game. Or whatever you're doing.
it takes a while to run out there?
Okay.
I think interdimensional travel should not enter in combat status with someone.
Pyro, stop killing people.
Yeah, stop moving me, please.
I just want to move you away. No, Josh, get out! Get out!
I have to be alt tabbed because I'm in the
And
Discord.
you haven't done a heart of damage.
Okay, wait, Saram, why don't you just like do like half like Minecraft, half Discord?
Because Minecraft has to pause or go on the menu screen when I do that. Okay, so far we have the distance, and this will be for all city laws by default, I think. Yeah, that's what we agreed on. Okay, cool. So PvP's nailed, easy peasy. We'll have the tags you can opt out of, or opt into opting out of PvP. And then I guess the next is griefing. This should be pretty easy, I think. Griefing should griefing be prohibited, and then separately we'll poll on if it should be server wide.
I don't think griefing should be allowed anywhere, because if you build a huge build and someone just comes and blows it up, that's going to be like hundreds of hours of work possibly.
All right. So, but what about robbing someone's stash?
That'll be separate. That'll be separate. Griefing is specifically like builds.
Yeah, sure.
Well, hold
wait.
Stealing
Wait,
will be
hold on.
probably
Should
discussed in one of the
griefing
next
be
discussions.
allowed? And
Yeah,
then
Wait, no, hold on. I already have it in there, Gerben.
oh wait, I don't see a should griefing be allowed.
It should griefing be prohibited.
Yeah.
And then
But
you would
don't say
down.
should griefing. No, like you're just saying should griefing be prohibited. You're not giving people another option.
Well, okay, so sorry,
I'm
maybe this
giving
wasn't
people the
clear.
other option.
Okay, so I was intending people to go up vote or down vote. So let me add that.
Sure.
Separately, it will be what is the distance that it applies to. I'm interested in why you think it shouldn't be prohibited.
I mean, but why would you want
I
griefing
think it should be prohibited. I just wanted to give people another option.
Okay.
I mean, why would you want griefing on? I don't see a benefit to that.
Just making sure we're all on the same page.
No, I'm the one who's against anarchy, so.
Dig says we're missing a lot of nuance here.
Such as.
Do I have permission to kill Pyro?
Ask Pyro.
I dislike Pyro, so you have my
think
permission.
Dig probably means like whether it should be allowed in the wilderness, but not in the safe zone.
Well, so that's the second question. Should this be server wide, or
You can't ask
or actually?
Server, I'd say, wouldn't it?
Yeah, server wide or what?
Yeah. Okay. So by default, hold on. By default, that block number would just apply to all the laws. So it would be the same 4K overworld, 1K nether.
No, but isn't this going? Wait, but Stram, isn't this just going back to because someone said they have a base out 10 or 20K out?
Yeah, that's what I was
That
just
means
about
you're
to
not going to make a border that big, right? Why allow griefing? It does not bring any benefit to the server.
Yeah.
All it does is destruction. There's no.
Just be prohibited.
I don't think there are people who are gonna want to vote for griefing. Like hearing everyone, I don't even think there's a vote needed. But that's just
like
me.
griefing in like the quote unquote wilderness like should be allowed, but as I said, like me and a few other people have bases out that are, very, very far out, and like we don't want our shit being messed with. Pardon the French, but
I think griefing should be prohibited server wide.
So if we allow it in the wilderness,
I feel like establishing a base out in the wilderness before we decided that would be a safe area was like a risk that you took.
No, because we didn't know.
And like saying that like we're gonna ban things server wide, like having the global opt out for PvP. I feel like it's gonna kill completely peaceful gameplay. And like I understand there's loss aversion because like people have stuff established now, and they don't want to lose it. But like if we wait any longer, it's just gonna get more stuff out there, and there's gonna be more aversion, and there's never gonna be a time where like people are wanting to PvP or when people are wanting to have like base wars and that kind of thing, and willing to risk like builds.
Yeah.
I think risking that kind of thing is fun for some people like Pyro. I personally don't even really want to do it, but I feel like we're just gonna kill that part of the server for everybody else.
I agree. I'm also open to allowing grandfather.
Because I think you have interest in that kind of gameplay, and this kind of thing is gonna make you have trouble doing it.
In what kind of gameplay?
PvP.
Killing people.
Base wars.
Yeah, I just like PvP. I mean, like, if you wanna like pull pranks on people, I'm fine with that. But I don't like personally care that much for it.
That's why the wilderness zone should expand with the server, so that the further the server lives, the further out you can build peacefully. But there's always that outer perimeter where PvP is allowed. You can build things, set up bases, do castle wars out there.
Yeah, we haven't talked about expanding the border yet, but that can definitely be like when we talk about expanding, we can also look at revisiting what the areas should be.
But isn't
We're
that
gonna
already
expand the border anyway?
regarding whether you want PvP or not? So.
Okay, so I'm hearing two options: completely banning, any sort of griefing or like, yeah, base wars. Another option is it's allowed in the wilderness. I think a third option would be it's allowed, and then we can, you know, just have people who are out there can be grandfathered in as like, you know, don't touch this base. You'll need to put up some signage. Maybe we can put some chords documented for new players. But I think those are.
Sorry, one of the options that was given in the Discord sound decent, where it's like griefing is off everywhere. However, if you want to pull a prank on someone, sure, go ahead, because that technically counts as griefing. But as long as you repair everything afterwards.
Problem is that.
Yeah, unless someone doesn't want to be pranked and they're trying to do something and their entire base is destroyed.
No, but I mean in that case, you after you do that prank, you've got to repair everything again.
No, but
the guy's got to wait for everything to be repaired, and that's a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah. He's got to be there doing it immediately afterwards. I mean, in that case, not like
the problem is that also like that kills the entire idea of a prank. Just, oh yeah, hey, I messed up your base, but hey, I'm immediately reverting it back. Because if it's not if it's not even a slightest nuisance, and you know the person has to, then like, what's the point?
I guess just leave it off then.
Yeah, I would just leave it off.
Yeah, then just leave it.
I would say maybe like, you know, consensual. Like if you and someone wanna like, you know, have a little prank or whatever, go ahead.
I mean, a prank would be like me building a big slime in someone's base. Like if someone has a big open area, and I just build a giant slime there. That would be
I mean,
prank.
technically speaking, that's not griefing, because you're not damaging their property. You're adding to it in some way.
Well, if I add a lava cast to your property, right?
I mean, that's
no, that's different. Like if someone has a statue and I add a giant mustache to it.
That's a prank, but that's not griefing. Like,
yeah.
Lava casting somebody's face is a little bit, you know.
Oh,
that's harmless.
Yeah, I guess that's probably the nuance that we're looking at here, whether the intention and the consequence of that prank. I guess.
Okay, so I'm gonna put up the vote, and then I think we might want to disambiguate griefing from like pranks.
Pranking.
I think that's a little hard to define, but let's just assume griefing is just any sort of like destruction or excessive, like really excessive pranking. It's gonna take over an hour for someone to clean something up, then that's too bad.
I'm probably gonna leave because I feel like, you know, my vote won't really matter.
Of course your vote does matter. Everyone's vote matters.
I mean, the votes in Discord, you can be running around in the server for now if you want to. You could be at a farm.
Yeah, I am building a slime.
Right
No, I mean like I'm just gonna go like have lunch. Like
I mean, you can
Okay, yeah, this is optional. You don't have to be here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, because I don't think my vote will be a tiebreaker. So no.
You don't know that.
Oh, but I do.
All right, so yeah, 4 options: allowed in the wilderness, disallowed, allowed with, you know, existing bases being grandfathered in as, you know, not getting griefed.
So you've not made an option for no griefing whatsoever.
That's B.
Yeah, that's B.
Oh, is that what B is?
What do you mean by grandfathered?
I mean, I can't actually vote B.
Grandfathered in is like anyone who has a base there already does not need to be, you know, griefable.
Functionally, the fourth one is the same as B because there's like no incentive not to apply for exemption.
Yeah, like the.
Well, that would be for any new bases that are not already in there.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like everybody's gonna apply for it unless they explicitly consent to something, which is gonna be the same as like opting in for PvP duels. I feel like
the issue with option 4 versus B, in my mind, is that like then it puts it onto the user to apply for that kind of thing, and new players might not necessarily know about that unless we give them like a rundown of every single
Well,
thing.
yeah, I'm planning to continue to talk to everyone on the server, so.
Cool.
Like I'll get them up to speed. This will all be documented. Like anyone who joins will know. Like if you go into the wilderness, there's a risk if that's what we vote on.
There's literally
Like,
the doc
and
called
also,
Tilebound server Minecraft server rule.
like
Mhm.
people
Which
also
everyone
go
gets
into the
given when you join.
wilderness. People
Right.
also go into the wilderness to not have like.
A more extensive list of server rules that new players have to read and understand before being whitelisted.
Yes.
Sure.
And these rules that we're coming up with now need to be included within that list.
Yeah, they'll be
I'm almost
included.
tempted
They'll
to
know.
make a program that quizzes someone, so it can be automatic.
Nice.
Just make it at the.
If you don't get higher than 70%, you're not whitelisted.
Go ahead and vote if you have not voted.
Let's see.
Oh, there was a tie. All right, we'll give it 15 more seconds.
There's not a tie.
There
I
was.
I,
Not anymore.
I swapped off the yellow tile option because of the two that were tied, that's the one I'd prefer. I'd prefer B over.
Well, I really don't see a difference between the third and the fourth one. Like,
It's just difficult to know if a base has been exempted, to be honest.
Like my
Yeah.
base, my island, my mushroom island is already out there. Like we're establishing it currently while these rules are being made. So like rule 3 and 4 like sort of apply to us because like we're out here building. We want to do something with the whole island. Like sure, we don't want it griefed, but like we don't also want to have to fear for our lives on our island. This goes back to the PvP.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it kind of goes back to what I was saying, where I feel like the difference between 3 and 4 is if you choose 4, then none of that gameplay will exist, and if like people don't want that, I mean, I guess, but it's just gonna be that there's none of that on the server at all.
Yeah, but like
whereas like with 3, you're actually gonna have some like decisions, and you're gonna have to make like choices about if you want to build your base out there or not, or if you want to like stay in boundaries.
Cheers.
Because I think part of the original incentive of like the wilderness was to try and get people to build more close to each other, so we could be like more connected with builds and that kind of thing.
Martin's suggestion there is actually not a bad idea.
Legitimately, it's not a bad idea.
The moment he puts them up there, I'll take him down and then we can grief them off. It's don't worry, guys. I've got planned.
Well, technically, destroying the blocks would be griefing.
I'm not destroying them. He says
Yes, you are.
put them in a square. That could be a chest.
Someone is just going to be pushing those diamonds away with a piston ship. I did not grief you.
All right, so the vote looks like griefing is just going to be disallowed, server wide.
Good riddance.
Good riddance. That actually took longer than I was expecting. I thought that was just going to be unanimous.
Well,
But it's a good point though, because of base wars. You know, people may have wanted to do that.
If people want to opt in, let them opt in.
Yeah, we
Like-
go out into the wilderness with the
If you're telling
attempt.
someone else,
Vice Rem, can't you do like an event where you do base wars, and then if you want to be part of the event, make your color like let's say purple, and then all of those are part of the base wars. Go for it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you mention like where everyone's place is, so you know that's the places where you can
What's
fight
a
in.
base
I mean, you guys don't need me to do that. You can just say like anyone who puts a diamond block over their door is opting in. Like we don't need any special tags. Like you can just do it.
And use diamond blocks as decoration.
What if you're poor?
What if you're poor? Well, yeah. All right. Should theft be prohibited? Let's crank through these last few.
Wait, what's the next one?
Should theft be prohibited? The second vote will be on where.
Yes.
No, let everyone store their
yeah.
things in ender chest.
Oh, do I need?
Oh, everyone.
Yeah. No, I did vote yes, and then somebody else did.
Valuable, you have an ender
Oh.
chest for a reason.
True, but you only have limited space in there.
I'm not counting any of the vote yes.
Later on, you will have more items and you've got space in your shulker. Moreover, you want them free so that you can go out and get new stuff.
He did.
Who's voting for no?
He did just say he's not accepting the vote yeses.
I mean, how many items are there? There are a lot of items in the game.
I feel like I should be streaming the Discord.
But even then, stealing shouldn't be a thing.
Optic
So if you
being stolen from.
Opted of having your shit stolen.
might even give it to you. There's no need to steal it.
Don't worry, you can just donate funds to me. That
Stealing should be prohibited. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm really glad that we can agree that stealing should be prohibited. Not unanimously, but
Not in real
14 to
life,
3.
But everyone would
Yes.
voted no and steal from them.
Should this be server wide? The alternative would be, within the 4K, 1K.
No, but once again,
limits.
this goes back to some people's bases are 20k away. You're basically saying, do you want them to be stolen from? Yes or no?
Should be
That's the
prohibited
question.
server wide. Yeah.
Yeah, because those of us that went far away, it's kind of like we're fucked over with the.
All right, actually, okay, all right.
Wait,
I'll
that's
change
kind of
this.
interesting. I built my base
Well,
quite
I
low,
deliberately built my base in
so
turn,
I can,
so like I
yeah,
could
so I can go
benefit.
grief you guys. I'm just gonna be saying yes because it doesn't apply to me. Haha. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna change it back to how we voted. Hold on. How we voted on the previous one.
I think that the only thing that should be affected by the wilderness is PvP. Everything else.
Yeah.
Everything else should be
everywhere.
Server wide.
Okay,
Now,
new poll. Please revote. Should it be allowed in the wilderness? Disallowed? Grandfather rules.
We go back to this, like then we'll have to.
Can you vote for B? Because I can't. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think we should vote for B because.
So where are the polls at?
I really think that the
Discord.
only thing that
Voice
should be
general.
allowed in the wilderness is PvP.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But once again, stealing is like griefing. It brings no benefit. All it does is create harm. Yes, the person stealing is getting the benefit, but that basically means all I can do is run around to everyone's base, steal everything they have, jump in lava, service poor, or keep it to myself.
I mean, that would be pretty spicy lore.
Why would you drop it in the lava instead of keeping for yourself? Like
because then I.
Because anarchy.
Evidence.
Have you seen the Batman movies with the Joker?
Yeah.
Where he lights the money on fire.
About sending a message, yeah.
You gotta control the demand.
Just a pretending.
I mean, I'm very aware. I bought GME on Thursday just because of Robin Hood. I like the stock.
I sold most, but I'm still holding some.
How much did you make?
I made a good amount.
12 cents.
Don't ask someone how much money they have.
He made 12
I'm
cents.
not asking
Don't
how
let
much
him
money
lie.
they have. It's just an interesting
Don't let him
situation.
lie. He made 12 cents off each stock.
Seems that the vote is that stealing should be disallowed. So
Everywhere.
All right, yeah. Stealing is bad. I'm glad we can all agree. All right, this next one, and maybe we don't go through the whole agenda. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys.
Other things we can go through faster.
But this one was from Ivan. This is for lighting, having rules on lighting within the city. This is a really good one. Should all buildings in the city have mob-proof exteriors, either by lighting or by blocks? This is a good one.
Yes.
Light up all your
Yes.
light
Yes.
everything. You don't want to see creepers everywhere. Light up your stuff, man. It's not difficult.
yeah, please light up the stuff.
This is like one of those quality of life RuneScape updates.
Go ahead and
It'll make
vote
everyone's life
in voice general.
So yeah. I mean, it's not even just in the city. Everywhere, wherever you build stuff or make a tunnel, like light it up.
Nah, not everywhere. If I choose to have my base be lit up poorly, that's my problem, not you
Okay.
guys.
I mean, fair, but I mean, why would you want to?
Because
sure,
I'm
go for
lazy.
it. Go for it. Just make sure you don't take care.
For example, when I'm caving near my main base, I actually try not to light up more than I have to because it's gonna force mobs to spawn more densely in the remaining caves.
That's true.
True, but if you
we
want to
just, like,
make a
turn off
software, you don't want random tunnels under you.
Why
for
don't
example,
we just move to a mushroom island?
like for example, if
That was
I
a good
want to make-
suggestion, Ivan. Thanks.
I didn't move to the Mushroom Island because there wasn't one in 1K, and I thought we were gonna have a wilderness zone on the server.
Yeah, me and Oct went out like before there was even talk of the wilderness.
Well, there was talk of the wilderness before the server was put up, so no, you didn't.
Well, I hadn't heard anything about it.
All right, so moving on to server or city positions. I think this is a good idea. I've mentioned it to everyone, I think, in the interviews, but having some people who have some responsibility and maybe a little power in the city, I think would be fun. So I have a few here, and we'll start with the city planner. I think we could have a city planner who is in charge of, planning the city's districts, so where certain things should be built. I posted a map, like an example of a drawing that I had. The city planner would basically be responsible for revising and editing that. Also for expansion of the city, right now we kind of designated the plains biome to be for the city. They can figure out how we want to expand. And then allocating plots and approving build requests. So this is what the city planner would do. Let's start. Do you guys think we should even have something like this?
I have a question about like the allowed plots. Do you have plans whatsoever to have like claim land plot the plugin, whatever plugin it is for claim land command?
No. This would just be like an ad hoc kind of thing.
Oh, look at the sky, boys. It's beautiful.
We should probably make the amphitheater indoors.
Oh, beautiful.
I see 13.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12.
Okay, actually, does anyone have any questions about the responsibilities? Like, would they be cool with how it's voted or how it's described there?
I don't think like a dedicated city planner is really necessary. I mean, like if we're making a town, if there is empty space for you to make your build, I'd say that so long as you're not obstructing anybody else's builds in any way, that it's fine.
Yeah, I'm of the same opinion as that. I think the town should expand organically rather than be restricted to like a certain design. Like I think outlining like what we've done so far, where like okay, there's like a certain area for shops and stuff like that. I think that's fine. But like I think having it so that like you're restricted to plots and stuff like that is a bit iffy in terms of just it stifles creativity and stuff.
Support idea of districts.
For example, it could be.
I'm for organic expansion.
It could also be that you just build in the city and take the risk, and maybe the city planner's like, you shouldn't have built there, and then you can resolve it later. But you wouldn't necessarily have to talk.
Farm is in the middle of the shopping district, guys.
Yeah, I mean, how much power is the city planner really gonna have? Like, they're not gonna tear your thing down block by block. I wouldn't think.
So we should make sure Jerben gets the city planner so his ice stays.
All right. Well, I'm seeing a lot of upvotes for yes for the city planner. So go ahead and vote for.
Why do I need it to be the city
15
planner?
more seconds.
So you don't have to worry about your ice being.
Best Ram, I mean, if you got something specific to build somewhere, just put like a sign up there saying that you're gonna build this here, so no one else takes the space.
It's a good idea. We'll leave that up to the city planner. He can decide how to organize it.
Who's the city planner though?
We'll vote. If people decide they want one, then we'll vote. It looks 8-3 that we're gonna have one though.
I mean, we seem to have been doing fine without one. People are building things wherever they want, pretty much.
I really like the way that the town is expanded without a city planner. Really,
it's just going to make it harder to expand than it is if we have a city planner. It's going to restrict everything that anybody wants to do if we have one.
I mean, a city planner doesn't have to micromanage. They could just design roads and stuff, so everyone knows where to build without completely obstructing stuff.
Yeah, well, like, couldn't we just vote someone in who promises to create districts but not actually force plots?
Yeah, well, that's what we're saying. Districts, and you don't have like a restricted plot within the district. It's just you have to build the district style within the district.
Yeah.
Here's something semi-related, but not.
Holy
quite.
shit, that's a lot of phantoms.
Maybe we should go. Spicy. Maybe we should go over all the roles of the city first before we start discussing whether we want one or who to vote in for it. Let's go over what the roles are first. How does that sound?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Someone's messing around.
Let me. I will copy paste them in so you guys can read. Oh my god, that formatting.
God, the nether's laggy.
But these will all be, you know, voted on separately.
Right.
Okay.
Jeez. Our
So,
numbers have thinned here.
city planner, police chief, head judge, head of parks and recreation, think mini games and flowers, and head of engineering. Great title there.
Okay, I see.
You guys can look over the bullet points, but police chief is just law enforcement rules, basically enforcing the rules we have. It would be up to them to decide how to enforce them. Recruiting more police, outfitting the police force. Head judge holding hearings and appeals, give sentences. Probably want someone who's not going to be a total jerk.
Somebody active, because the other one that we appointed doesn't get on for like a week.
Definitely, we should get someone who's active, and we should re-elect the judge.
So, in a sense, should we have the like the judge, jury, and executioner happen in Discord instead of in game?
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah, I think it would make sense to have that in Discord.
Because that's also the same thing for like city planner too. Like instead of having it a role where we're inside the game doing stuff, like create a separate like a city planner, or like these subjects create like rooms in the server forum, so we could have like ideas thrown up or like people opt in for roles and such.
Here's something I've realized.
I like that.
Is that with having just a single judge, or even multiple judges for that matter.
Looting sword, anyone? Looting sword?
You cannot guarantee that any one judge will be available when there is need for a trial. So I think that whoever the judge is for the specific trial should be on a case-by-case basis, based on how unbiased the person is in the situation and their reputation for being honest.
Yeah, I think that would be good. The only issue is that every time there's a trial, we're going to have to all agree on who the judge should be, which might be
Well, we could
a
just
bit
elect a
cumbersome.
panel of judges.
Yeah, so I think the head judge would just be responsible for setting that up. So they could appoint, you know, lesser judges, whatever, just like the police chief. Okay, or not lesser, but
every
other
case should
judges.
be handled by multiple judges. Perhaps like it's a minor incident and can be resolved by a single person.
Well, you could have
that both can agree on is fair.
I think you're describing a trial by jury.
Could we just mix in the police force and the head judge into one whole little group? So we don't have to worry about like multiple judges. You know, we've already got quote unquote law enforcement. Let's just have them handle stuff, because you already have you said before you said anything about the judge, you said the police chief would be the person that hands out like the smacking of the hands and whatnot.
Right.
So like just go ahead and have the police force, you know, like the sort of head judge, or like the judge that handles everything that happens to rule breakers.
I think that it would be good to have a like someone who's a good mediator, like less biased judge to resolve any issues. Police chief is just like you're gonna be chasing people, I guess. I considered also, I mean, I'd be fine giving people like temp ban options as like an arrest, but I don't know if we really want to do that.
No, that's destructive gameplay. Like you can put them in an obsidian cell and give them.
That would be a good one.
That's a nice one.
Put them in a obsidian with mining fatigue. Have them break it with their fists.
Yeah, I'm thinking like how would the police chief actually get anything done? Because you really can't do anything other than like kill someone. But we can leave that up to them.
Obsidian with bare hands is a day to break.
That's a good one.
That is a day continuously holding your left click button.
All right. Well, let's. So this goes over the rules. Let's go back to the city planner. We have the votes in already. Let's maybe do another. I don't know.
Did they volunteer or were they just nominated?
We don't have any people. Zavi just posted some people in here as, I don't know, maybe nominations, but we'll do elections separately. This is just, do we want to have this position? So go ahead and go back to the city planner and revise your upvote or downvote. Your for or against.
The city planner.
10 seconds. It looks like we are going to have one though. 7 to 7. It's tied. 2 shrugs.
Wait, what?
Wait, what were we voting?
In voice general, there is a.
I had voted already.
There is a vote. I just linked to the post. All right, 8 to 7. We're gonna have a city planner.
All right. Fair enough. Just a moment. Sorry about that.
All right, who wants to be the city planner?
Just wanted.
Zavi, are you combat only and the Zavi account?
Yeah, one is my phone.
Yeah, you voted no on your combat only, and you voted yes on.
Oh, did I? I was
Yeah.
probably, it's because I was on the toilet. My bad.
Yeah, you voted no for the city planner on combat.
Please
only.
vote only once, Savi. You don't get
Yeah.
2 votes. Because you have 2 accounts.
I'm giving myself an advantage in the votes if I voted for 2 different things.
See, that's what I was looking. I'm like, all right, well, maybe somebody like voted all 3, just like put them all up there for
Another
the
trident,
reaction
guys.
votes.
If anyone is looting.
So, do we have any volunteers?
I mean,
Well,
I don't want to be judged, but I'm one of the least biased people you'll ever meet.
Well, this is for city planner.
Okay, yeah, no, then never mind then. No.
I don't even live in the city, so no thanks.
I could do city planner, but I would only be doing districts and I would not be doing plots.
Yeah, that's what you're
I vote for Jackson. That
Then you
sounds
have
good
my
to me.
vote.
Yeah, Jefferson wins.
Just by not doing something, he wins.
Just by placing down gravel blocks, he wins.
All right, go ahead and vote for your favorite candidate that I've listed in voice general. Who's yawning?
Yawning.
All right, we have our new city planner, Japsim. Congrats.
Did you count yawn? I don't know if that matters.
The yawn actually counts as 2 votes.
Oh,
I'd like to thank the Academy.
Which one?
The police academy.
We'll figure out which one once I designate where it goes, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a very rousing election speech, too, by the way.
I'd like to thank the sidewalk for keeping me off the streets.
My arms for always being by my side, my nose for leading my way, my legs for keeping me up.
How's everyone doing? We hanging in there?
And my brain.
No, we're dying here.
I'm tired as hell, but I've been up since 11 o'clock last night.
I'm alright.
I only got
just
5
thinking
hours last
for
night.
Spine Farm.
I was ready 10 p.m.
Mitty and I were on a call for like 11 hours.
All right, second election. Should we have a police chief? Yes or no?
Why not?
30 seconds.
Oh, wait, it's already made. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one.
I think the question mainly is, should we have him? Yeah, sure, why not? Who is it going to be? Well,
Yeah, it depends on who. Is that your answer?
They can't really vote because we don't really know anyone here. To be fair, well, not really. I mean, at least I don't, so I can't really vote anyone. If you know what I mean.
You don't have to vote. You can abstain from voting.
It's literally swimming up lava to get up a side somewhere.
Okay.
That is unfair is that the people I feel like are best for these positions aren't here to volunteer for them, so we can't vote for them.
Yeah, we don't have many people on at the moment.
Well, we can do terms. This can be revisited.
Oh, yeah, I
It
guess
just don't have to be They don't have to be a dictator for life.
Yeah, Javi, I know you mentioned Mooch, and like if Mooch
Dictator
has ideas for city
perpetual.
planning or wants to take it over, like I do not feel like I need to be city planner for eternity.
Yeah, I was just making sure that that was.
Sticker, you're a dick.
That's a very good
You
point.
can also get a vice if you want, like a vice person.
Limits either.
Like, Pick isn't here to volunteer as the chief of police, but you know he wants that.
Well, he can.
I mean, you
Pick
could
can be can be recruited as a police officer and then work his way through the ranks.
Sergeant at arms.
prove himself a good cop.
He's online. He's online.
We can just vote him in right now and then have him.
All right, so we will have a police chief. 9-3. Very nice. Who wants to be police chief?
Shit, I'll do it. Why not? Nobody else.
Pick is being nominated.
And you type your name in the chat. Like we're 11.
You know, I would probably do some of these, but I will probably not be on enough to fulfill it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, same.
So keep that in mind when you're voting.
I'd love to join the planning, but I'm never on.
Then you can be a planning officer.
Planning team.
Yeah, so these roles are just the lead. There is the rulers, but people can help, you know?
Exactly.
True, but I mean, it still is a good idea if you're never like on, if you know what I mean.
Look, the last time I tried to be in the police force, I ended up killing a guy, so I can't do this one.
Well, that's part of the police, right?
No, you're supposed to detain them, not kill them.
Okay, so I'm seeing Golden Harl. Pick isn't here. So
He's online, but he's not here.
Oh, he's in the other room.
Yeah,
he's
that's
deafened.
why I added him.
Okay.
I think Pick could be a good choice. He's a good dude.
Oh, he said he's recording?
No, I put that because I'm recording, and then we move channels.
I mean, I could move him over to this channel, but he's deafened and muted anyway, so he wouldn't make it.
Well, we have Golden Harl here, who's present. So
I don't know. The vote's pretty unanimous for Pick, so I mean, like,
just share it.
we also don't know if Pick even wants to do it. Just because he chased Zavi really well doesn't necessarily mean he wants
Talking about being part of the security company, he called it.
I nominate
from
Golden
Pick was that
Harl
he'd rather
for.
be an officer than a chief.
Oh, okay, well, let's vote for Harl then. He's not a bad guy. He's done nothing wrong.
Yeah, I agree. If Harl wants to be police chief and he's here, then
He hasn't.
I mean, you always make Harl the chief and then pick the vice.
Exactly.
He wants to be, no?
All right, Harl.
If the time comes, if he proves to be better than me, I'll give up the position.
Right on.
All right, so go ahead and vote on my post. Who should be police chief of your nominee? Of all of your nominee.
Oh, by the way, you know, regarding Enderman, are we going to put some sort of day pack so they can't grief, or are we leaving that as is?
That's a great thing to vote on. I think we should vote on that.
Because I can see one just with a dirt block in his hand.
I'm on almost every day, like, so I should be available most times to help.
Right on, right on.
Perfect. Well, we got a police chief, Golden Harl.
Okay, fantastic. I'm happy to have the position.
All right, guys. Head judge.
I'll go for it. I'll go for it. I want to be judge.
I do have a question, though. Before we move on to the next topic, is that regarding outfitting the police force, is that going to involve me putting resources directly into making the armors, weapons, and tools?
Not necessarily.
I can partake in that.
You just need to procure them. You got to ask people and hunt it down. I'm sure.
But
Yeah,
like
Dig
also-
said he would help.
Or donation kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
That's
But
gonna
also,
bias
like,
the police
there's
chief.
not- Yeah, there's not any specific set that's better than like. By this time, a few of us already have like netherite with the
Netherite, right.
best enchantments. So like, who's to say police force with the same, isn't gonna get their quote unquote butts handed to them by the perpetrators that are also in full netherite with.
Well, police usually win through numbers.
Yeah.
And persistence. And just having a lot of resources and a lot of police. Brutality. Maybe not brutality.
Like the
do that
police
with some
uniform.
weakening arrows and slowing arrows as well.
Yeah,
Police
there's some
uniform could
strats
just
you
be
can
your
use.
shield. Like you could have a bannered shield.
Gerben there is making a good point. In the
Oh, sorry, I haven't been reading it. What was it?
marketing officer.
A
make sure
marketing
that
officer.
A certain select people conspire to keep prices high, or to make sure that people don't have any charging too much for certain resources.
Didn't Gerben also like put out a spreadsheet?
No, I did not.
Somebody has already like put out a spreadsheet for most of this.
No,
I don't remember where it's at.
that was Dick. He had a piece of paper, and I just put it in Excel.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that was
okay, let's not.
We shouldn't be having a free market where you can sell whatever you want, dictate your price.
Let's finish the judge vote, and then we can talk about another position. Okay, so I'm seeing 4-3 for a judge.
On the note of the judge vote, should the judge's sentence be the final hearing, or should it be up to the people's opinions of what to do with?
I think it should be up to the judge, and then you vote for your judge. So if the judge is not doing a good job, you can vote him out.
Okay.
4 diamonds for a diamond. Sounds good. Give me a diamond. Give me 4 diamonds, I'll give you a diamond.
All right, I'm seeing 6-3 for a head judge. So who wants to be head judge?
I do.
Zombies, do you still want it?
Wait, who said I do?
Martin.
I mean, I said that I would. I'm not biased at all, but like I don't want the like my plans are just to get on in mine.
Who's volunteering for the position?
I can.
Martin?
That's Dig.
Dig, yeah.
But Dig is saying also, or Dig
Martin
and
also
Mark
thinks he judge.
Wait, don't ask it yet. We're waiting.
We're waiting for more people to nominate themselves or whatever.
And that's
Yeah, I'm just writing down people who are nominating, or who are
Who have volunteered.
volunteered. Yeah, don't vote yet. We can wait until you guys can all have some time. I like rules.
I like rules.
What's
I like
what's
rules.
the head judge like? What's the whole
And I don't mind sharing it if that's the case. Like,
Essentially, the head. Are you asking what the head judge does?
Well, yeah, no, I forgot that he posted like the holds hearings / appeals, give sentences.
Okay.
Like I will offer myself, but like if it's like just strictly in Discord, because trying to get everybody on Minecraft at the same time to try to do this
Is a pain.
sounds like a hassle.
Especially when people are putting lava on you and putting you in
Exactly. So like if we go back to adding like server rooms or channels inside the server specifically for Minecraft, like head judge section,
Discord chat.
yeah, like that. Like I'll gladly like offer myself up for judge.
I think we
Like,
should
if it's
talk.
gonna be held.
I'll step out of the running, and then if he's gonna do so, because I'll vote for him.
I think we should talk in Discord for sure, but I think it would be fun to have like public hearings and people can join in and actually have it in a place in the game. Otherwise, it's just, I don't know, it's not as fun if it's just like punishing people, you know? It should be like a fun community thing, is the idea.
We should make the auditorium indoors, like make an actual, indoor section so we're not constantly being attacked by phantoms, and so it looks way cooler.
Yeah, I agree, and I volunteer to build it.
Cool.
I will definitely assist. I'm a semi-experienced builder.
I can help with resources if you need.
Okay, so Martin, do you wanna take a minute, 1 minute to give your election speech?
Oh, but we have a new contestant, I see. Maybe...
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it with the hopes of it being on Discord. Like I don't mind holding the hearings and everything in game,
but preferably on Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a record.
Let the record show.
So we have Martin, Dig, and Midi so far, right?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and delete my message. Try to get it all under the same.
Okay. Okay.
So Martin, want to go ahead?
Dang it! I just fell into lava.
Midi, you were the one who was saying you would prefer to have it on Discord.
Yeah, just for the sole fact, like it'd be hard to get everybody on the server for like a big group hearing. But like
I agree with you there.
we could
Yeah.
just like at everybody here inside the server, like
think
all the Minecraft players, and have them vote on something.
For the sake of like just for fun, we can have it in the court, but it is not required for the actual thing.
Sure, I agree
Like
with that.
we could do the little RP thing afterwards, just like role play it out.
Right.
Well, I think if you're gonna be online in Discord, it doesn't take long to just send out a message like, "Hey, we're having a hearing," and log into the game. But you don't have to wait for anyone. Like, you just have to give people a heads up. So if they want to listen in.
I mean,
That's
what
my
we could
thought.
what we could do is like have the first like trial in Discord. But if someone wants to appeal, we could do like a big thing out of it.
Okay.
Like
Okay, that
as
might
a
be
meeting.
interesting.
On a case-by-case basis. If someone has trampled your wheat, we don't need to ping everyone.
Well, it would be up to the
Myself,
judge to
myself,
decide
wheat
what they want to hear too.
The
Like,
wheat trampler.
that would be a griefing case. That's just like, we're not gonna take your case. This is kind of a waste.
You know, obvious. Like if you grief somebody's base, then you're in the wrong. You don't really need a judge for that.
Let's pretend. What is a judgeable case?
That would be up to the judge.
Price
Things that
gouging,
don't have
maybe.
obvious guilty implications, per se. Like
X has been to my base and now I'm missing 11 diamonds.
Right. Precisely.
So my
I mean,
question
that's
off of
theft,
that.
which is against the rules.
My
hence
question off of
everything.
that is, does SRAM have anything that can say who's been in what or who has done what on the server? Like I don't know how Paper runs. I don't know, since it's his server, if he has some little
No, I don't have any logging.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like if for us to accurately be able to do something like that, we're just basically going off of one person says this, the other person says this. So it's like,
Well, you can ask questions and dig a little deeper and investigate.
Does police in real life have logs? Okay, I see that you've been here.
All right. So let's give everyone a minute to say something if they want to, and then we'll vote. Okay. So Martin, you have a minute. Do you want to give a speech?
Sure. I didn't join at the first, but I since I've joined, I've been playing around 10 hours every day, and will almost continue to do that. My school starts Monday though, but other than that, I am very often on. I am not much in PvP. I am very friendly, and I like communicating, being social, and trading. So I probably have talked with you guys on Discord already. If you did in the Discord chat.
I see.
I am very fair, and I like if someone breaks the rules and can argue for it, then it's very easy to see who's right and who's wrong, in my opinion.
Okay.
Quick.
Also, do want to point this out, Martin has voted for himself.
No, I won't.
and he's voted for Dig as well. He's voted
Go
for
ahead.
Dig as well.
Well, go ahead and wait. Go ahead and wait until everyone gives a speech to vote. So if you have a vote, just take it off. All right, Dig. Do you want to take 1 minute and go ahead?
Well, yeah, I just wanted to talk about like recusing yourselves from votes you're obviously biased in, because I can't guarantee that the other judges will do that. But if I know I prefer a player over another player, I, as head judge, would have a responsibility to recuse myself from like making a decision. And I think that's very important to have someone in charge. Yeah.
Perhaps all three of them should be judges.
Yeah, that would be.
There's one head judge, and they can decide who else can be joined.
Oh, we could have.
All right, but don't interrupt. Don't interrupt, Dig. He's got a minute.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
Sorry, go ahead.
so that was just my like focus area, thinking about like making sure that no judge participates in this making a decision over people who they have a obvious bias towards. And like there's obviously nuances here. I will have a bias towards the players I have talked to more. That's almost impossible to avoid, but making sure that the bias stays as low as possible in every case. That's very important to make sure. That's basically all I wanted to talk about.
Cool. Thank you, Dig. All right, MIDI, 1 minute.
All right. So the one thing that I have is I have absolutely no bias to anyone but Oct, but I believe in this man enough to where he would not cause problems.
Okay.
It would be more of a fair trial for everybody. As Dig said, I wouldn't mind having more than one judge. That gives us, if we do have in-game trials, like the judges could get in contact with one another and discuss everything. And it would make it a lot easier if we were to go transfer from Discord to Minecraft to have that little trial or hearing. But I'm really not biased towards anyone. All in all, it's a video game and it's letters and numbers on a screen. It's fun, but yeah, it's just fair trial to all. Like it's not a whole bias thing to me. Like I've only played really with Oct. I've had a few choice interactions with other players, but not really much. No.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So if something happens with Oct and somebody else, like I won't do the. Yeah, I won't hold the hearing. Like I'll let somebody else do that.
Yeah, of course, that's why we should have more than one judge, but we just need
At
one
least
leader guy.
At least 2 judges, but if not more.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
Why don't we just have all 3 of them?
Yeah, exactly. All 3 of us are judges, but we still need a head judge, which can be on a week-by-week basis, of course.
Well, it's like a Supreme Court type thing. All 9 members of the Supreme Court have the same power.
I think
and
that might
with
be a
3,
better
that's
option.
actually the best number.
Yeah, because then you have
Yeah, 'cause
then
it's
you
like
well
2 to 1, or 1 to 1 to 1.
Yeah.
Or 3 to 0, or 0 to 3.
So we voted to have a head judge. Are we saying we don't want that anymore?
I think that having it so that they all have equal power is probably better than having it so that one
One
has
head
slightly more
judge,
power than the
I
other.
think.
Equal power, yeah.
I mean, the head judge could be an administrative position.
Okay.
Well, do we need a head judge though, or could all 3 usurp the position?
As
I
administrator,
don't mind all 3 holding the same amount of power or the same position.
Same.
Okay, I am adding another vote. Should we have 3 equal judges? Upvote or downvote?
So I would like to make an argument for having a head judge. I think there'll be there'll be a number of times when there are 2 judges online, and I think that way it might be good in case there's a disagreement between them, just so there can be like a tiebreaker kind of thing.
I feel like all 3 can be like, yo, like I really don't want to take this. Do you mind taking this one for me, or vice versa? Maybe they're like, hey, I actually really want to take this one. Do you mind if I do the trial for this one?
Or we can just have it so that
Well, you
like
should
in
never
most
want to
cases
take a case
with government, we can have it so that it just like gets stalled forever, you know?
It can't happen unless every single person is online and every judge is online.
You know what? I changed my mind. I like bureaucracy. Let's go this way.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, bureaucracy does sound decent at this point.
Maybe we should vote on whether people have the right to a speedy trial.
In that case, like, it has to be on Discord. Like, what happened, when it happened, how it
you can
happened.
pay diamonds for a speedy trial, of course. Like...
Yes, exactly. You know where my base is.
Okay, so I'm seeing a yes, a unanimous, 9 votes yes for 3 equal judges, and I'm assuming we've got Martin, Dig, and MIDI, so congrats, we have 3 judges.
All right, fantastic.
Thank you.
On the server.
My name shall now be called Honorific. I'm joking.
Your honor?
No, the honorific.
Mr. Justice.
Yeah, or the Justice. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Oh my god. Hold on.
That'd be funny though.
You can call me Lord Martin. I am legitimately a lord and a doctor.
Really?
By law. Yeah. Have
Nice.
to buy a land in Scotland.
Did you do that buy plot of land in Scotland thing?
Yep.
All right. We still have head of Parks and Recreation, head of engineering, and then a few things about plugins and configuration. So difficulty, sleeping, Enderman griefing, AFK timer, and weather, as well as an open mic. So do you guys want to keep going? I know it's been quite a while.
Yeah, why not?
I want to keep going, and also I said something about a marketing officer.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Okay.
Head of exchanges and trade.
Commerce, yeah.
Yeah,
Head of commerce and trade.
Oh, we could have a chamber of commerce. Let's go.
That sounds like a judge ruling. You know, the price keeping stuff.
No, I think that
No,
should
we
be
need a
separate
security
department.
exchange
Yeah,
commission.
no, I'm not one for prices on everything. Like I have a general idea of what sounds too outrageous for like the price of a book.
5
I
diamonds
mean,
for
the
one
thing is,
one
if
diamond
it is
block.
too much,
Yeah.
you're just not gonna buy it.
If it's too much,
I
then
mean, the
you
thing
tell
we
them
should allow that everyone can sell what they want, and they shouldn't be limited on how the price is going.
I think
Like,
having
I'm
price
open for
guidelines
barters.
seems like a good idea. Plus, you can also have it so that. Well, the other thing though is that like some people have certain resources that other people want, right? And bartering might be just a better option, just natural bartering. I think.
I mean, you can pretty much probably go to the guy who owns this shop and be like, "Hey, I don't have diamonds, but would you accept this instead?" So
Yeah,
you
that's
get
what I'm
the
saying. Like bartering is
traditional
perfectly
shop.
fine.
I think
But
the
if
one
you want
other
to
thing.
ask them about it, that should be fine.
I think the
I
one
mean,
other
depends
thing
on the
though.
person the shop owns.
I think if someone has a fully automatic farm of, let's say, gas tiers, and there's a huge demand for gas tiers, and he's saying, well, 3 diamond blocks per piece, and he's just gatekeeping people, like, I
Yeah,
think
that's
that
a
should
bit
be
much.
punishable.
Couldn't someone just make their own ghast farm though? And
Well, let's say that it's like really difficult to make. I'm just saying.
I myself am
something
not
like
gonna
that.
make any farms whatsoever. Like, so if I want something, I'm gonna have to go buy it. So I'm literally at your guys' mercy of whatever price.
I mean, if someone makes a big farm with high production rates, then because of the high quantity that they're producing, they can reduce prices.
They can, but
Because
they
in
can
that
also say, I like if the demand is the same, like let's say, same as emergency, what you call it, surgeries, like the demand is going to be the same. So even if they ask 1 million, people need it, so you can do it.
Well, look at the example of Pick's slime farm, right? His slime farm is a private slime farm. That means nobody can use it. And he's over here getting like stacks and stacks of slime blocks, but selling slime balls 2 for a diamond.
Oh, by the way, also, can we make a slight rule? Wait, guys, can we make a
That's
rule?
not the new price. That's the old price before he had the slime farm.
Yeah,
Don't
he's selling
go,
12 slime blocks for 1 diamond now.
Yeah, so
That's a really good price.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
if
think
he did like 2 slime balls for 1 diamond.
Yeah, that was only before he had the farm.
Yeah, no, but if he did it
As an
before.
example, like anybody could do something like that, but like the thing is that slime is a natural spawning thing, and he's taking the natural spawn away by making it a private farm. That means nobody.
No.
Spawn slime other places.
We're
I
buying
mean,
it
it turns
from
into
him.
the same thing where
Scott, order. Come on, guys.
Order in the
But by the way, because currently we've got kind of like 2 areas. One which is the main area, which is like the village, and then we've got the outside area. And most people will be within the village, meaning that that area is mostly loaded. So if we make a farm in that area, shouldn't that be considered more of a community farm rather than a personal one? Because it will be loaded by everyone, meaning that they are contributing towards the spawns or creation of those items.
True.
yeah. I like the idea of having farms that are in the city be like either free or very close, very cheap. I kind of like how the iron farm is set up, where the iron is very cheap. I don't know. We could talk about what the price should be, but it compensates Ben because he spent a lot of time building it. So he does get a little bit of diamonds for the time he put in, but otherwise it's like it's very cheap and it gives access to everyone. And I think that's good since it's in the city. If you want to go out in the middle of nowhere and build your own farm, that I think There's a better case there for it to
I
be
think
private.
one of the best examples of a farm is the public bone farm or skeleton spawner farm that I think Ak made it or Bob. I'm not sure who made it. But like they charge you for using the anvil, which gives them a little profit. And then
Nah,
That's
also
Gerben. That's Gerben.
they could
No,
sell you stacks of whatever it is, or you could spend the time using the farm yourself. But they get priority use over the farm, so if they want to use it, then you have to move over.
Yeah, that's my farm. I think that's my and Bob's farm. Now, the
Yeah.
only reason I put it there, the 2 iron for using the anvil is just because otherwise the anvil could break and then there would be no anvil for the next person.
I
Like,
see.
there's no profit for me.
Right. So that's like the greatest
It is
way
a
to.
non-profit organization.
It literally is. I build a farm, and I mean I'm using it a lot. Don't worry, but like I'm contributing. But I also like if there's a farm that produces a lot, like slime farm, gunpowder farm, etc. Like it shouldn't be gate kept from everyone just because they can.
I just
That
don't
is
see
my
why,
opinion.
because this is a discussion about having a position specifically to moderate exactly this. I don't think it's going to be a big issue. I actually think it's pretty silly to moderate it because it's only been an issue like twice.
I
Once
agree.
with my books and once with the gunpowder stuff.
The other thing. The other thing is that like I think with the prices for stuff is that it's gonna even out over time. I mean the thing is that we've only had the server up for like what, a week now?
Yeah.
And
Yep,
it's one of
exactly.
those things where like prices are already falling. It's just that the supply wasn't there originally. I think at some point in time it's going to even out. The main issue that I foresee is that I mean if we have people coming into the server at a later time, it's like they are going to have a bit more difficulty I think getting into the market rather. Than
Yeah,
the
'cause all
people
the
who've already been
diamonds
there.
and stuff are going to be mined around spawn. They're going to have to go
Well,
out.
that as well, yeah.
I think people will be a lot looser with their diamonds though.
I don't
I mean
think we will
that's
ever
also true.
I mean, my
mine.
I think I
whole-
agree with Dig. I don't think we need a dedicated position for this. I also haven't seen it be a big issue. Maybe this is something we can revisit, unless there's a specific person, a specific farm that we want to discuss right now, and maybe come to a resolution. But otherwise, I don't know if we need a.
For the most part, people are gonna know. Like, I mean, somebody was talking about Dig's books, which I don't even think is an issue because that's something that a lot of people don't want to take the time to do when they're willing to pay a good price for it.
Yeah, I thought that was a good thing.
And
I mean,
spent
with
all
books
my
already,
time on
we
those
have the
books. I
villages,
didn't
so you don't
anything
even
else.
need to go there if you don't want to.
Right, exactly.
Book farm.
He lowered his prices to something which I deem as good now.
Mm. I mean, to be fair, also diamonds, the only real use for them is to trade amongst
Yeah.
people, because in terms of gear, the villager farm has blacksmith armorers, which basically kick you out for that. All you need is emeralds.
Right.
So
Yeah,
diamonds are only there as a currency per se, not really as something you need to like
I
do
think
something
if
with.
your prices are too high, people just aren't going to buy your stuff. And if it's a reasonable price, then of course people are going to buy it, and that's that.
Well, it depends if it's a resource people need a lot. Like,
Such
I'm talking gunpowder slime balls. People are going to need that.
I mean, for
for
gunpowder, we
everything.
will have to make a dedicated farm for that. No.
No, I mean like Ben has made a farm and has set good prices now. Like, sure.
And
What if
I
we
wanna
don't
get in on this fast because
go ahead.
that's the one of the things you mentioned. I had the gunpowder very early, and you had elytras in the community in the economy, so I was able to sell it for a high price. Someone
Right.
thought, oh, this price is high, and then he made a farm, sells it low, and now the price is lower.
Right.
Because I was the only one with it, I could set the price, but now someone else is there, and I will never sell anything if you can go next door and get it cheaper.
I think
So
our
because the
economy
prices
does
were high,
That's
Well,
not
because the
true.
pri-
I still
don't
sell loads
don't
of
want to
books.
always build multiple farms just because to lower the price. Like, I'm not sure if that's what we want.
what you're paying for is time. You're paying for not having to go out kill zombies, skeletons, creepers. So your time is as valuable as you think.
You're paying for convenience.
Exactly.
Also,
Uh,
most farms are AFK and they will produce lots of stuff. So
Exactly.
in terms
I'm
of how much
specifically
you're
talking about the
producing,
AFK farms, yeah.
I mean, that kind of goes into the question about what Stram was going to go into about question regarding AFK stuff. So I mean,
Alright,
these are
sure.
slightly related, I guess.
Okay, so I'm
I think he
seeing
was gonna talk
I'm
about
seeing
relevance.
Martin and Midi both have comments, so I want to get to theirs, and then I think we can just vote on whether we want to have some person regulating monopolies or not. Because what I'm hearing is that would be the head of trade, that would be their only job. So let's hear from those two, and then we can vote. Martin, what did you want to say?
All right. So if I can talk without being interrupted,
Yep,
that would
you're
be
good.
very nice. I would just say the same as I tried to say the last time: is we don't need to regulate it. We will regulate each other. If someone thinks something is very expensive, they will either go buy it because they really need it, or they will go farm it and sell it for cheaper.
Smart.
There's no reason to say, oh, this is too expensive. If it's too expensive, don't buy it.
Oh,
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, Midi.
No, that's wait.
My deal with it, we don't really need a head of commerce or like a marketing
happened?
officer. We could just
Wait.
have something inside the server that makes it like, hey, we are selling this. I have a store selling this at this. Like, or doing like a spreadsheet.
Oh, there it is.
Like doing a spreadsheet instead of having a marketing officer. Like have one person look at the spreadsheet and go across this person. Hey, you have this. Confirm it's at this price. Yes, and then just have it available for everybody to see.
Well, that's
Like,
advertisement.
yeah, I
Like,
don't mind having like a commerce officer, but like if we do, or a marketing officer, sorry, but if we do, like just do something along that line that like yeah.
Perhaps it's not necessary. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna post it,
I have the prices
and we can
noted
vote
down
on
in
it.
an Excel sheet for myself. Because
I
I know what
think
people
that
is
our
where.
economy has regulated itself.
Exactly.
Yeah. True enough.
All
There
right,
shouldn't
go
be
ahead and
someone
vote in
forcing me to
voice
sell it
general.
cheaper, more expensive.
Or we could just have it so that everyone's just like spamming chat all the time with like selling this for this price, just like in West Bay.
I know. I'm kind of surprised we had some support for getting rid of free trade from the RuneScape players.
I'm just doing the vote up just to have that extra option out there.
Well, I support that in real life. I don't support it in this game.
Okay.
What's different?
That's fair.
Like
You don't need food to live in this world.
I am in the need of netherite armor. Pick is selling netherite for I don't remember exactly what it is.
15 diamonds. Who knows?
I don't remember what it was, but it ends up me having to pay him 180 diamonds for a full set with full tools. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Wait, diamonds or diamond blocks?
Diamonds.
That sounds
like
cheap, isn't it?
I am perfectly fine with that, but you know I have done nothing but mine since I came on, so I have the diamonds to spare, but it's still a sizable chunk. I have zero option, like zero experience in going and getting out netherite.
It
So I
takes a lot of time.
Same. I don't even know how to do it.
Let him talk.
I am perfectly fine with paying stuff like that. So I don't think that we should have a head of trade. As I said, my vote's just out there to, you know, let people know that there is that thumbs up option.
Well, don't do that. They know they can add it if they want it.
Okay.
Okay, it's 100% downvoted, so I don't think we need to discuss anymore.
All right, yeah.
Cool. Let's go back to the head of Parks and Recreation. We started voting on that. No, that's fine. I think that was a good combo to have. But yeah, head of Parks and Rec, parks, ponds, trees, flowers, statues, and of course mini games.
Would there be a subsection of the planning?
Yeah, of the planning coordinator. Like,
They would have to coordinate.
That should be a better option.
Okay.
I downvoted because I think what I'm gonna try and do is I think it sounds like there's some interest in having an idea of what's going on, both with trade, both with like what farms are available, that kind of thing. And so I think as city planner, it would be good for me to like try and find people to help me like have someone track the shopping district, have someone maybe track like what just like random aesthetic things we want in between main player builds, that kind of thing.
What if
Yeah, I
we
think that
split
Parks and
parks and recreation? What if because the mini game aspect, I think, doesn't necessarily have to be within the city.
We can have a head of mini games.
I would like to do mini games, and I would also be a big fan of like doing some media, like detailed decorations such as the flowers, the ponds, the trees, and stuff. So, like, and that sort of like being the head of like trying to make things not look nice but look better would be nice to have. Like
The
aesthetically.
head of
look-
aesthetics.
I agree. I mean, Zombie, you've got the dye farm, so you'd be great head aesthetician.
I also have a lot of good ideas for that I would like to see like
Aesthetics technician.
tried out.
Well, I think Jeff, I agree. I think just making that part of city planner, and if you want to just defer that to Zavi, that would work.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We can just work together on that. I don't mind doing that.
Okay. So I still think there would be a place for someone who makes mini games outside of the city.
Everyone can make a minigame, right, if they want.
Could that be under the title of event coordinator instead?
I think that could be part of city planner still.
I think this would be this would be like a specific person who is like who would push to create these kind of like fun community events.
I mean, city planner as it is already has very few roles besides making roads and stuff. And
I'm
so
gonna
I
say
think that it
this:
would be-
I have very little experience with mini games. You probably don't want me coordinating the mini games.
Yeah, I think it's a very different role.
No, what I'm saying is that essentially city planner is going to be the one who gives locations to put the mini games. Anybody can make a mini game. That's not what city planner does, but you know, they designate areas that would be best for the mini games to be built.
Oh,
Right,
like a mini game district.
They're just allocating space. That's all they're doing.
Games, that doesn't mean that
Allocating space.
you're the head of Parks and Recreation. Doesn't mean you're the only one who can make mini games. It's just like that would be your focus, not instead of
like-
oh, I just want to make a mini game.
Yeah.
I feel like anybody can commission to make a mini game, and head of city planning is the one who designates the proper area to do it.
Right.
Yeah, so if we had a head of recreation or mini games, that person would have to work with the city planner if they wanted to add a mini game in the city. But I think there's a lot of ideas you could do. What would the purpose be?
What would the purpose of like having a head of recreation serve?
They wouldn't be head as in they're telling people what to do. It would just be like they're like a special task force. Like they're tasked with like building up cool stuff on the server. That's like their focus.
Right. So, like,
And they would be responsible for recruiting people,
I think
getting
I think
resources.
mini-games should be considered like any other build, you know? We don't need a task force for any other build we have here. If somebody desires to make a mini game, they can do so with the AOK of the city planner. And if they want help, they can have multiple people working on it. Whichever.
Yeah, I feel like it's open to like almost to the fact that it's pointless to have the title. I would agree with that. Yeah,
I think
that's why I'm voting no, because I can just make a mini game if I want to make a mini game, and all I have to do is talk to the city planner about where it should go. I can tell them like, hey, this is how big it's gonna be. This is what it entails. Like, where can I put this?
Okay.
I'd probably say the only thing with that is just make an area for mini games so it doesn't clash with anything else around it.
Right, like you're not gonna put a mini game inside the auto industry or something, or the what did we call it? The industrial area.
Right.
Yeah, you're not gonna put a mini game there, obviously.
Okay, here's another question. Would anyone want to be head of recreation?
I said I would want to, but now that we've talked about it, I kind of don't see the point.
What again would it be doing, like, exactly? Let's, like, recap, hold on.
The point would be you'd be responsible for coming up with ideas, minigame ideas for the server, getting people on board with helping to build them, and getting the resources, like collecting resources from people.
I nominate myself to be the donator of resources. If you need cobblestone,
Anybody can donate resources.
if you need cobblestone, because I have almost 30,000 now.
Wow,
that's a lot of cobblestone.
That is a lot of cobblestone.
Maybe I'll take this position actually, because I think if we don't have a head, I don't know if anyone will actually do it.
I mean, I have a question about this actually. So let's say like somebody makes a mini game that not many people are interested in using or playing, then it's going to be quote unquote dead content that is just taking up space.
I
Not
mean,
if
with the
it's
amount of
far
space
away,
we
right?
have, I don't think that's much an issue, though.
What's that?
If too much space, then the city planner can say, "Hey, get rid of it."
I mean, with the amount of space we have, which is technically 30 by 30k, if
I
that's
feel
what
like
we have.
then whatever they would be building should have some kind of support around it being built. Like, yeah, I'm gonna use this if you build it, and then say, okay, cool.
That would
Rather than
be,
just-
yeah, they should definitely get buy-in. I think anyone who's making a mini game should probably try to get some buy-in before you build it. Otherwise, there's a good chance it's not going to get used. Okay, I think we probably discussed it enough to make a vote, so I'll put it in there just because I had it. Feel free to up or down vote.
And I think, like you said, you would nominate yourself just because you don't think anybody else would do it if you didn't. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think there's a lot of interest in that area.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. And you're totally right. We don't need this, and anyone can do it themselves. Both you, Zabi, and Golden.
All right.
Okay, I'm actually seeing a tie between up and down. Okay, I'm seeing four ahead of recreation.
So whoever's voting up is not speaking up.
I'm not speaking because I have
5 to
I'm
5.
just playing another game.
This is
I
hilarious.
voted up just specifically because SRAM said that he wanted to be the head of recreation just because he felt like nobody else would step up. But my thing about that is, instead of him being like it's his server, like we could still run stuff past him. Hey, we can do this. Where do we need to do it? But if that goes along the lines of other like the city planner, we can get with the city planner and say, hey, we have permission from SRAM to go ahead and set up this mini game. You know, where would we go from here? So I'm perfectly fine with having a head of recreation for that sole reason.
It's not hurting anything to have it, and it's not hurting anything to not have it. So
Yeah. I think also, too, it'd be good to have someone who's like, if everyone on the server wants to have mini games, but no one's really like taking the responsibility to do it, it's nice to have someone to be like, all right, whatever you guys want to do, just let me know, and I'll make sure it gets done.
My suggestion then is that we wait until the next town meeting, because right now I haven't had time to think about mini games, but if no one does it until the next time, we might want to suggest someone who will make sure something happens. But for this round, we just let it be free for all. If someone wants to build something, go to the city
I mean, can't we just make mini games whatnot a server-wide event kind of thing, where you have about a week, let's say, you try and build some sort of mini game, and then at the end of that, we try and play them, that kind of thing.
It's a great idea.
I already have a minigame that I want to make.
Well, then you've already got an idea. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. And if there's no Parks and Recreation, I'm just gonna make it myself. And if there's this whatever guy you're talking about, I'm just gonna tell him, hey, I'm gonna make this.
Yeah,
They're
and
not
that
gonna say no, you cannot make this. They're probably gonna say, yeah, can you make it over here? And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Well, if I was head of recreation, I would.
Important.
Sorry, go ahead.
What? Say what? No, you would what?
Oh, I would just if you came to me
not
and
allow me to make a mini game if I wanted to.
Yeah, as head of recreation, I would. If you came to me and said I want to make this mini game, I would say make it wherever you want. I don't care, and I would try to help you track down resources and tell other people about it and get buy-in from them spread the word, and then try to organize an event to actually, get people to use your mini game.
That's confusing. You're saying that you could tell him to build it anywhere he wants, but that means you're not talking to the coordinator of what was it?
City planning.
Oh, if he wanted to build it in the city and he told me that, I would say, did you run it by the city planner?
Minigame area.
But
I mean,
there's
can we just
also
make
those-
a minigame area that's like a dedicated, let's say, a 1K squared or whatever area for minigames specifically?
Yeah,
so
I
that
was
all
about
in
to
one
say
area rather than
specifically, like
jumping
we
around.
haven't put out the wilderness for like mini games and stuff like this. We have to discuss like obviously mini game areas are not gonna be, griefable locations or player killing locations.
I mean, we did say griefing is off everywhere, so that wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, but also
I
PKing,
just-
like, I understand that PKing goes on and it's
I mean,
just
you could also
a
make
whole little
a
safe
rule
area.
where if you're playing a minigame, you can't get PK'd in that. Because
Hello.
it's...
Hey.
I think functionally, very few people are going to be PKing, so it won't be much of an issue.
I just had an idea.
What's up?
Well, hold on. Let's finish this vote. So does anyone want to be head of recreation? Anyone else?
I mean, if Shram wants to be it, we can't say no, right?
You can say no. If someone else wants to be it, I'm only doing it because I didn't hear anyone else who wanted to. If someone else wants to be it, 100%.
Yeah, I
If
nominate.
Shram wants to do it, you can't say no.
I'd
It's
say
his one.
Sam, yeah. You can have the position.
We're sort of voluntelling SRAM, you're head of Rex.
No, but I can take the position.
Oh,
Who's this?
Hello?
Is that Dark Iron?
Bob Sardin?
Or
Bob Sargent, you want to be head of minigames?
Is it only minigames and then not parks and the tidying up stuff?
Yeah, that's cut out of the job description. It looks like.
So if you want to do the parks and stuff, talk to. I mean, Jaff is city planner now, and just let him know you're going to be cleaning up the city.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
Yeah. I don't know if Jaff's here, but.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Cool. So I'm hearing.
I'm not sure how much long I'll be on. How much longer I'll be on today, but I'll be able to put a fair amount of time into this tomorrow for figuring out some basics for the city planning structure.
Okay.
Are we
fairground?
All right, go ahead and vote for your head of recreation between all of your one nominee.
Wait, wasn't Bob Sardin a nominee?
Yeah, Bob said that he'd.
Well, Bob said he wanted to do the parks.
Nah,
I
I can
think.
give it to Stram. He's the one who's,
Oh,
he has the power to.
No, this is
all
not.
the guys.
You guys are misunderstanding. I want you guys to do it. So if you want to do it, Bob, it's
Guys,
yours.
If we say no, he'll unwhitelist us. We have to say yes. We have to say yes.
Ag is just trying to start trouble. Bob, do you want to be head of minigames?
I think Bob would be a good choice for it.
Why?
Why?
I would like something to
Savage.
motivate me to activate myself
What's his
on
reasoning
server.
for saying that?
Yeah.
I don't know if we can actually acknowledge what Pyromaniacs just said, but he did say he nominates himself for the head of the arena community or the committee. I don't know. If you
I don't even think that's a thing that we're.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to take that seriously.
Yeah, we can give him that title. I don't know what it
Well,
means.
if he makes an arena, that's his minigame, right?
Yeah, that's his PvP spiel. Right?
Arenas, I think, should be considered another type of minigame.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would make sense actually.
Yeah, it's literally you make a PvP arena and then you go do PvP in the PvP arena. That's literally a minigame.
Yeah.
That's consensual PvP right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's banned. Sorry. We don't do consent at this server.
Okay, so
I'm only voting for Bob because it sounds like Sam doesn't actually want it, and it sounds like Bob actually wants it. So
Yeah.
I'd say Bob, yeah.
Yeah, sure, Bob.
Bob for president.
Bob.
There we go.
all right, I'm seeing 4 and 4, and then a hype vote, which I don't know what hype means.
That means yes.
The hype vote also voted thumbs up. So.
Yeah, the hype vote also voted thumbs up.
that's a non-hype vote.
So.
All right, I'm seeing 5-4 for Bob. So
Let's just wait
Bob,
until I have
you're
more votes, and
head of
then I'll be
parks.
voting.
Well, actually, let's say you're head of recreation.
Nice.
Congrats, we got a new head of rec.
Wow, thanks, guys.
So, okay, so I was saying this a little bit ago.
You don't need to be the head of recreation to be the head of the arena that you build or that gets built. He can put you in
Pyro's
charge.
not in here. Pyro's not in here. So
But he's in the voice chat.
no, he's not. He's just in text chat.
Yeah,
So-
but he's still typing.
I was
Oh,
saying
he's
this.
not hearing what I'm saying.
I was saying
No,
this
he
a little bit ago, but we should make like a fairground with like tents and games and attractions and stuff for all this. That would be sick.
Sounds
as
like
hell.
a minigame area.
Yeah, game area.
That would be sick as fuck.
Talk to the city planner, and you can.
It would probably need to be some way out though, because the city might expand. So
Yeah,
probably
the-
say just outside 2K maybe.
Well,
Just
the city can
expand
expand
around
around
the
it.
I
minigame?
say making, I
On
say
the opposite
making the
direction.
fairground. I say making the fairground a little bit outside of town.
I mean, you don't want it to be right near it, because you would want potentially city expansion at some point.
Yeah.
Potentially
I've got a couple of ideas. We can coordinate on this a bit later. I think we might want to keep trying to move through the agenda though.
I agree.
Yeah, it is 3 hours later since we started.
Yeah, we have one more position, and I'm really hoping the plugins and stuff will go quick.
They should.
No, no.
All right, head of engineering. So this person, I mean, this is similar to head of recreation. Anyone can build a farm, right? But head of engineering would be responsible for like kind of championing that cause. They would be building community farms, reaching out to people to get donations to build community farms. I would be fine with them charging a small fee for the resources that come out just to recoup some of the time that they put in. This wouldn't be like, Monopoly. But yeah, that's the idea with this position. Head of engineering. Should we have it? Should we not have it? Upvote and downvote.
I think we should. Yeah, I think we should have it.
I like how the bottom part is wrong though.
You put head of Parks and Recreation.
Oh, that's a copy paste error. Thank you. I know, I wrote this all this morning, like an hour before.
This is definitely like something we kind of already have without saying we have it.
Yeah, so this would be like a building committee almost, sort of, but they would help more along the lines of the city planner. And yeah, I don't, as I said, I don't mind. I dictate myself as like head of cobblestone
Procurement.
Yeah,
Head of cobblestone procurement.
the resources.
Yeah,
The thing
head
about
of
the farms is like what other farms are kind of left like to build. I don't really know.
That's a good question. Do we have?
We should vote for someone who knows.
Well, yeah, I'm also nominating myself. Let's go.
It's a great speech. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do, but I would like to be the head.
I think
I'm
Banana's
kidding.
a good choice for engineering head.
Same as well.
All right, so
Banana?
yeah, I'm seeing six yes for head of engineering. So let's go ahead and hear who wants to be head of engineering.
Banana, right?
Banana, are you going to?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bananas, yeah.
Now, were you voluntold or did you just volunteer? Okay. Good enough.
Okay.
As judge, I have to make sure that this man was not peer pressured.
He was peer pressure. There's nothing you can do about it.
So I'm gonna ask him. Did you make your volunteer before you were voluntold, or
asking you in DMs?
Actually consenting. That's what we'll call
He
So-
said both.
What has been decided
The
for now?
term is coercion.
Coercion.
coercion? Yeah.
So, guys, what has been decided already?
You
A
can
lot.
still see, Voice General and check it out.
I'm gonna be posting minutes, like a review of what we talked about, and there's also a recording if you want to sit through 3 hours.
I can't react to Banano. Oh yeah, there we go. It's at the end of the sentence. Like for some reason the right click wasn't saying react.
Yeah, you can't right click directly on the name. You have to right click on text
Message.
box.
Do you have any other volunteers for head of engineering?
I
Doesn't
can't
look
approve
like
that
it.
if I wasn't already judged.
This is a slam dunk. Unanimous. Banano, we have a new
Banano.
head of engineering.
All right, awesome.
He actually
Welcome
saw
to
my
the
cactus
team.
farm and he didn't make fun of it. What a guy.
What a guy.
We expect Krispy Kreme as your newest head. Bring us some donuts tomorrow.
Okay, plugins and config, and after that
Sponsored by Krispy Kreme.
we'll have an open mic if you guys want to. There's more you guys want to talk about.
I have a thing.
Filibuster?
Oh my god, no.
Oh
I just want to talk about life.
My
in
hard drive's
general,
running out of space in this for this recording.
Oh no.
Life in general, can we talk about that? So I've been having some issues with my mom, you know.
Oh man.
Oh wait, I've got two here.
Oh.
Okay, so what should the difficulty be? Easy?
Hard.
Medium? Or whatever, normal? Or hard?
Is there a such thing as locational difficulty?
What are the benefits of each of those difficulties?
Mobs hit
Local
harder, have more
difficulty.
HP.
The
That's
local
it.
difficulty is decided if you stay in a chunk too long. The local difficulty will
Villager
increase
trading is
regardless of what
100
you do.
million times more OP.
Alright, let's get one at a time. Who wants to talk about why hard is a good thing?
Villager traders.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
What are we talking about right now?
What should the difficulty be? Easy, normal, or hard?
Wait, so plugins have already been discussed?
No. This is the plugins in config section.
Alright, difficulty. I think it should be normal because not everyone's into hard.
Well, the thing is
Okay.
that almost all of us are like super OP, kitted out, and everything like that. And the thing about having it on hard difficulty is that things like villager trading become a lot more profitable on higher difficulties. Because what you can do.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So you make it easier for yourself. Okay.
So hard makes it easier.
Yeah, so hard makes it easier.
Ironically,
So,
yes.
so normal is the hardest difficulty.
Oct, we already live on a mushroom island. We can't have it peaceful.
But yeah, so if we have it on hard difficulty, we can ironically make the game a lot easier for us by being able to get more profitable trades from curing zombie villagers and things like that.
Yeah, on one hand, I think it would be like ideal if it was like one region could be normal and another like the wilderness region would be hard and the rest would be
You cannot do that.
like normal. I'm
By
saying
setting.
what would be ideal, but we can't. So
I think there is a way to do it based on chunk age. So the older the chunk, the higher the difficulty.
the lower the difficulty
What?
would be the lower the difficulty.
That's
is
not
what I'm
how the game
suggesting.
works. As
No,
chunks
that's what I'm suggesting. But yeah, as chunks get older, the difficulty spikes up. I know that. Like I'm on 2.5 right now.
Okay, so I'm seeing 5-1 hard.
Oh, whoops! I forgot to vote. My bad.
All right, let's give it 15 more seconds.
I forgot to vote the domineering vote, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put my vote in there on that as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, who's voting for easy?
I'm just putting it there.
Don't do that. Don't just put it there. People know.
Don't just put it there. People can do it on their own.
Nah, you should start a vote out with every option, in my opinion, already.
Yeah,
at once.
that's what I was gonna do, and I was just gonna leave myself out of all.
He
votes,
shows
but
the
that would
vote
be good.
options in the actual text box.
Yeah, but people are lazy and it will just. People prefer to click a button than to search a menu. Like,
That is
well,
entirely correct.
then that's because they're stinky. So there
yeah,
you go.
people are stupid in general. Like,
I don't know. You know, maybe you can subscribe to that, but I think the people here are generally not stupid.
no, I'm saying they're.
You guys are pretty smart.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Guilty until proven innocent.
Wait. We elected judges who think people are innocent?
All right, I'm seeing 8-4 for hard, so I will be adjusting the difficulty to hard right after this.
Alright,
Actually, I
and
can
Dalek
just do it
already
right
killed
now.
6 withers.
Could you make like an announcement? Because there are some people playing Minecraft that aren't here.
Yeah.
Too bad.
And it's
Actually-
just like too bad, so sad for them, but we're not gonna like bump up the difficulty without them knowing and them go and getting like one shot by a
Oh, you know what we should do?
brute.
By the rather
We
make
should adjust the difficulty to hardcore mode.
Oh
But
yeah,
hey, we got
please.
any difficulty.
Yeah,
Nice, then I
then
can have the
Davi
server
is
to
like
myself and
completely
pick.
gone.
Yeah.
But
Play alone.
rather doing
They just get instant
Join our
banned.
personal server.
LOL. Kill him!
I play hardcore single player.
You can't
please
kill
do.
me, you're already dead.
Technically, SRAM was the first one that was off the island. If it was that.
Yeah.
By SRAM, rather than making this a vote we do now with the amount of people we have on, why not do a poll on the Discord where we can have everyone that's involved in the actual server on?
I wanted to get people who were online.
I mean, we can
True,
also
but I
always
mean, we've been running for like 5-7 hours.
And it's a good thing that he did this right after the Enderdragon event, because that's when the most people are online.
Yeah.
That
I
was
mean,
the
true,
idea.
but
We can always revisit it. These
kind
aren't
of
set in stone.
I guess.
Sure. They're not the 10 Commandments yet.
Okay, sleep. Should we have a sleep mod that would let people
Definitely.
skip once a certain X% of people sleep? A second vote will go out to be what that percentage is.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
I'd say 50%. So it's not
Well, let's vote on this first, then we'll vote on percent. We can discuss percent.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Seems to be unanimously yes so far.
Oh, Martin's gone.
Somebody voted no.
Who was that?
Oh,
I voted no
died.
and yes.
Gerben, how could you?
I died because I tapped over to click on the vote, and then a creeper it destroyed me.
Sleep is good.
Gotta make sure you're safe.
We still got 4 people in the town hall. Nice.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, no, I've just been bouncing around here this whole time. I really should have been fishing to get XP and books.
I've been working on getting stuff back.
Just cast the line out over the edge of the town hall. Just turn back, look at you guys. Do this kind
Guys,
of thing.
while you all have done that, I've gotten 60 diamonds.
All right. 11-2 for yes. Okay, so what should the percentage be? Let's go ahead and type out some numbers in the
I
chat.
would probably say less than 50%, because you'll probably have a bunch of people that either can't sleep, or they're just too lazy to do so.
Or they are troll. Well, I say troll like.
Yeah.
Or there are a group of people who say they're in the Nether and they can't sleep.
If you're in the
I mean,
nether,
the
it
thing is,
doesn't
if
matter.
you're in the Nether,
Does
you
the
don't need
mod-
to, because it doesn't. You don't count.
Yeah, I was
don't
about to
think
say
sleep
that
applies when you're
mod.
in the nether.
Yes,
then
I
I'm
think you're not
fine, like,
counted.
something that's like half percentage, because say there's 4 people online, one person really wants to sleep, and the other people are like underground lighting up
AFK.
caves and everything, or they're
Well,
AFK.
that
Yes,
would be their choice, because what if they're trying to do something you can only do at night?
true.
Then you say
I mean, in
that.
that case, I would put up a disclaimer saying, "Guys, please don't sleep. I'm currently
Well,
trying to do
yeah,
this." And
but-
if you see someone else joining, say it again. Guys, can you please wait a sec? I need to do something. Like,
I
please
think
don't
that's
sleep.
fixed by having a higher percentage, though.
True, but
What is
to
the
be fair,
chance that
what
no one
prefers-
will be able to sleep?
Because
Oh,
to be
we
fair,
haven't even
personally, I
discussed the
prefer if
AFK
only
timer
one
stuff
person needs
yet.
to sleep.
Uh-huh.
But I guess that's probably not a preferred option here.
Yeah, I personally
I would
prefer 30 to 40, because I've seen during lull times of the server that there are like 3 to 5 people on. And I think since there are definitely activities that are easier to do at night, it would be unfortunate if like one person would skip all the nights just by themselves. And so I think we do want it to be at least like 30 to 40, but I also think getting much higher than that is going to make it difficult with people that aren't just like paying attention.
Yeah,
or like are really indifferent. Like if I'm fishing, I don't care that it's night, but I'm also not near a bed, and I'm probably not gonna run over to a bed.
Yeah,
I mean, I always carry a bed in my
server.
hand.
It's like
Here's a
33%,
bed.
1/3 of the server.
Bed.
Okay.
You also have to remember that
Go
not
ahead and
everyone
vote.
is in the overworld at the same time.
Give me a
Like,
I mean, if you're not in the overworld, that's fine. You don't count towards that percentage.
A
Because
few,
if
a
you were
few
to
of us.
sleep in the other two areas, you will die.
All right, so
15 seconds
So-
just to finish
oh,
voting.
I just made a nice poll above,
I mean, I'd
and,
say.
and I'm like,
Oh, that's an arena's poll.
yeah.
That is a really nice
But your
poll.
options are too jagged.
Gerben should be the head of making polls.
Yeah,
I nominate him
no.
right now.
Sure, if you want me to be the head of polls, sure. Let
He's
me
the
invite
head of
my own Discord
census.
bot because I made a Discord bot specifically for polls and also other stuff.
You can
I
be the
think
head of census.
Vlad the Impaler's gonna love you.
Wait, why not put him as the head of information, like gathering all that kind of stuff?
Head of census, yeah, that's what that is.
Okay. So it is,
yeah.
dang, 9 people up for a third of people sleeping to skip night. That's good. I'll install one of those. What about Enderman griefing? Should we have an Enderman griefing or anti-griefing mod?
Yeah.
Mob griefing off?
No,
Well,
that's creep explosions as well.
No, not general, just for Enderman, I'd say.
I want creeper stuff
Honestly-
off. Like it's so annoying. All those creeper holes.
No, but that's kind of you being aware and then fixing
then
it.
light the area or don't let the creeper blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's part of survival.
Listen, I don't care about the creeper holes myself, but other people are bitching to me. Fix those creeper holes.
I mean,
Well, I understand that would be
They're
a
not wrong.
problem if the server was still laggy, because sometimes you'd swing at a laggy creeper and it wouldn't exactly kill it and it would still blow up.
Yeah, it would still
But,
Yeah,
blow
but-
up.
I mean, I
if
think
the
it's
server has swapped over to
better now.
paper, like it's a lot less laggy and it's
Yeah.
But
more...
listen, here's the thing. Personally, I don't care about a creeper hole. Like, but everyone else really cares about the creeper holes. So that's my issue. I don't want to fix
I mean,
them.
it mainly depends on where you're at. If you're within town or nearby or
Okay.
nearby someone's base,
Here's the
fix
thing.
it. If you're outside, like at 10 million, leave it.
No, but like if I
Call it a feature.
Okay, 7-1 for Enderman griefing off. I agree. Let's turn that bad boy off. Also, haven't been voting in like any of these.
Here's the thing about turning mob griefing off altogether, though, is that it breaks villager farms.
Oh,
Because
okay.
villagers need to be able to break farms and stuff like that in
Oh,
order to be
yeah.
able to harvest. So only turning off Enderman griefing would be the way to go.
Yeah, and you can do that via probably plugins as well as I know data packs for sure.
Yeah.
Do we want to vote on that?
Enderman griefing is
Probably
off.
only Enderman griefing.
Do we want to vote on taking off creeper griefing?
Nah,
vote on that.
people are already saying no. There's no.
Well,
Okay.
put it up there. Put it up there for the sake of it. Because I think it might be okay.
I mean,
I
let's
think
say,
people are gonna vote no anyway.
I mean, if you think a creep's gonna explode to me, put torches there.
Well, people didn't think Trump would
Or get
win.
cats.
Right?
I always block creeper explosions with my shield, but leaves those holes.
All right, next one. Should there be an AFK timer? Separately, we'll vote on what it should be. Probably 15 minutes.
I mean, 15 minutes AFK means no AFK.
I feel like
That
this
means
server.
that means
I
nothing.
feel like this server is.
Okay, we'll
small
vote on
enough
it
in
then.
Size. I feel like the server is small enough in size. There's no real need for like an AFK timer.
That's
It's not like
the
we're overloading the server
No,
limit.
it's not for lag. It's mostly
But
for
this
mob
is
cap,
going
right?
back towards like
AFK
mob
farming just like
spawning.
trivializes the game, and it also like causes
Yeah.
all the mobs to accumulate in one area.
That's my only spiel with it. Like I have physically
Yeah, but-
AFK'd at our skeleton spawner, but like I'm actually there. It's just I'm waiting for a few minutes for the skeletons to spawn in or drop
But
in.
regarding
Sure,
the
yeah.
AFK timer, the main reason I said no was because you said 15 minutes. 15 minutes doesn't means nothing.
Okay,
Also,
so separately, we'll vote on the time.
I also
Have a macro to auto relog you every 15 minutes.
Yeah, I
Well,
would just
we're
have.
coming for macros in a minute. Don't worry.
You're away for 15 minutes. You are definitely AFK.
No, but I mean, 50 minutes AFK means nothing. If you're gonna be AFK, you're gonna be AFK
it means you haven't touched the computer in 15
Hey,
minutes.
sometimes you just want to take a nap, you know, and also want to
Yeah.
get some
No,
gains.
isn't the point he's trying to make that it's too long because it can that it's
No,
still
too
gonna be
short.
annoying for.
No,
No,
what I'm saying
too
is,
short.
what I'm saying is that for those that want to AFK, 15 minutes doesn't mean anything.
Urban, do you
If you're gonna
actually want to
AFK,
play the game? You
you're
don't
gonna
want
be for like
creepers,
an
you
hour.
want AFK, you don't want any difficulty, you don't want PvP, you don't want like.
What are you talking about? I'm just saying.
I'm saying
what AFK means.
everything you want is like just AFK easy. Don't actually play the game.
Hey,
I
listen,
don't
listen.
I don't even AFK. I'm saying.
Let me actually speak
If I'm gonna
then.
AFK, 15 minutes doesn't mean anything. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm just saying it doesn't mean anything.
I'm waiting to speak.
Go on.
All right, so
That's
you're like, I'm okay with the hard difficulty, sure, but I'm talking for those who are not all that good in Minecraft. Like, sure, I'd be all up for even harder difficulty, ultra hardcore. Sure, I'm up for that, but like, not everyone is up to that, and I think like we are like the elite majority dedicated players.
That's
Like that's what I
far out.
fear.
That's all to talk rules. No normie wants that.
Do you think a new player knows how to make an AFK farm? I feel like that's an experienced player thing, and it's an experienced player thing to
No,
just
no, no.
like, get ahead
This is
without actually doing any
this is
effort.
about his thing about the difficulty thing.
Oh,
About
it's
AFK,
one Google search.
about AFKing, I think it's an integral part because people make AFK farms. They make AFK mob grinders. It has been stuff for ages, like those creeper farms, slime farms,
How to get gunpowder.
cacti farms.
Like it's literally just Google how to get gunpowder, and it shows you how to get an AFK mob farm. How to get anything Minecraft AFK farm. There's literally million step-to-step tutorials for every version.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like resource collection is part of the game, and if you turn on AFKing, there are AFK farms for so many things that like you're just basically saying that like the survival aspect of the game is gone because you're just gonna AFK for everything.
I think
It's
like
okay to
there is
AFK for certain resources. I mean, why
That's
not?
not true now. I don't AFK for like anything, and I am not gonna pay for people for stuff from people who do. So the survival aspect is definitely not gone for me. I will vote that people can AFK because I think they should be allowed to, but it doesn't change
mean,
the experience for me at all.
I think there is two kinds of AFK. There's like you are gonna be like 15 minutes, you're gonna do something else, and you are AFK. And there's the guy that's gonna be logged in the server the whole day because he's not even playing; he's just AFK getting resources. I think it lags the server more, and it's not helping a lot. You know, I mean, if you want AFK for 15 minutes because you're gonna watch a video and you want some gunpowder, it's okay. But if you want to be like the whole day logged in, doing nothing, just AFKing on your farm, yeah, I don't think it's good.
Exactly. That's why we have a timer.
Okay.
I mean, if it's like 15 minutes, is it even
It doesn't have to
AFK?
be 15 minutes. It could be 2 hours if you want it. But
No, I think
if it's gonna be
I think
2.5
half an
to
hour
3
are gonna
hours,
be enough.
nah, I think it's gonna be something like 3 hours, then sure.
I think 3 hours is way too much time.
Well, whatever.
That's only limiting sleeping overnight, right?
Would it help if we voted first on what the time would be? And say, if we had a timer, this is what the time would be? Is that going to influence people's vote on whether we have the timer?
Maybe.
I'd also like to hear, like, maybe 2 bullet points. What are the exact reasons for having it?
I personally have had multiple times where people have been AFK on the server already, where I've just not been able to fight any mobs because all the mob caps hit, even after the mob cap's been raised.
Okay, so mob cap.
I just don't have access to mobs.
Mob cap is
AFK
one.
only be allowed
all
if it's
spawn around
above 128 blocks. Then.
I mean, in that case,
we can't do that from the server side, though, is the thing.
I guess in that case, one thing we can talk about is not just AFK farms in general, but what type. So like an iron farm, well, it's like an iron farm, like something like a sugarcane farm. One takes a mob count, one doesn't. I guess.
Well, there's a difference between AFK farms and AFKing. Like, I think passive farms are a huge part of the game.
I mean,
that people enjoy.
One if the chunk's loaded.
And that's
Sometimes the passive farms that we have gotten us to where we are now. So I think they're like an integral part of what we've done so far. passive farms are fine.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah, we cannot remove it. That's a part of the game.
The other thing
Cool.
that you
Just
have to
making
realize
sure
is,
we're making that distinction.
as we end up getting closer and closer to like total end game for most people, it's like the only thing that's really left is passively farming resources so that we can build bigger and better things.
Yeah, but you don't have to be AFK there.
Okay.
I mean,
Get a beacon and do a mining session. Like, you don't have to AFK.
All right, well, I'm
and
still
you can-
seeing a tie on the vote. 6-4, 6 against. So, do we want
That's
to?
how they vote.
Do we want to take 15 more seconds? Okay, it changed to 8-5 for an AFK
Zav, get
timer.
your second account on.
Yeah, alright.
Wait, where is it? It's not in voice general, is it?
It is in voice general.
It's a bit.
Oh, it's all the way up. That's why.
If it's the kind of farm that doesn't require you, the player, to actively sit there for whatever long ass amount of time, like AFK fish farms, those are the problems where the player just sits there on the server, taking up, you know, bandwidth or whatever, I guess. Lagging out the tick speed, then that is a different thing. But things like passive farms, like the Iron Golem farm, those should be fine.
But I mean,
In your opinion.
Well, then we can set the timer for an hour, and they set a timer for an hour, and every hour they come back and jiggle the mouse, and then walk back with their day.
I mean, if it's 1 hour, it's okay for me because it's not like you're gonna sleep and gonna get like 8 hours of research.
Well, if
Okay.
people are like the AFK timer, the point of it is you're not going to be standing around. If people are willing to try to cheat the rules, they're already being dishonest with the rules.
Also,
that's
how are you gonna? How
at
are you
that
even
point
gonna
you're breaking
regulate
the rules and should be
to see
banned.
if someone's standing there for 2 hours? Because you're not gonna stand there for 2 hours looking at them for 2 hours, right? So if anything, it's more of a moral point of view.
All right, well, I'm seeing 10 for an AFK timer, again, 4 against.
The AFK timer is just like an automatic thing to prevent it. If people actually are willing to like cheat the AFK timer, at that point they should be like either a permanent or a temporary ban. They're trying to cheat the rules.
Yeah, but how would you know that they're actually doing that? Because you're not
Well,
going to be
you'll-
standing there for 2 hours watching them, are you?
But I mean,
that's
true.
that's
but we
what,
could
that's why
see the
I
people that are
personally, that's why
AFK
I
all night.
personally think that like if we set a shorter AFK timer, it's fine because if someone wants to like click over once every 15-20 minutes to make sure their character is not gonna like get auto-logged, then like yeah, they're still like keeping an eye on what's going on. They're like accumulating the resources between each check-in incrementally. My issue is that if we set it to something like an hour or two, people are gonna like get multiple double chests worth of resources without even like interacting with the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're basically saying like, sure, you can, but you need to do an input.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like if you set your character to chop down a magic tree, you'll be there for a few minutes, probably. Like, but you still have to like come back periodically. It's still like super AFK though.
I agree with Jeffson's point on having a shorter AFK timer right now, but I think that it should be revisited later on as we get further and further along in the server, so that we can increase. it
Yeah,
over time.
none of this is set in stone. We can always revisit.
Yeah, we've got a timer. Now we vote on the timer. How long will it be?
Maybe half an hour.
8
maybe?
seconds.
Can we change? Can we
that is
change
insane.
that 15 minutes to 20 minutes ish?
I only want active gamers.
Like,
How about
I'm gonna
22
vote
minutes
two of
and
them.
47 seconds?
Kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna vote for that and for 1 hour.
yeah,
How do I
I'm
get?
fine with 30.
I like
How do I
30.
get?
30's good. 22 minutes, 47
Well, yeah,
seconds.
you
Like,
know,
the only reason-
22:47 seems pretty good. I'm changing it over to that.
Yeah.
The only reason why I wanted anything like over
21:47?
15 is because I specifically AFK'd for like 15 minutes watching a video one night waiting for skeletons to, spawn in.
Are you planning to watch that video a lot in the future?
If I'm at the AFK
That 15-minute exactly
yeah.
video.
See, guys.
Well, see, it was more like 10 or 12 minutes.
The reason why I like 22:47 is that's exactly long enough that I can do an episode of anime, then click back
Yeah,
over, right?
that's
Oh,
it.
nice. Nice.
All right, I'm seeing 6 for 22 minutes, 47 seconds. 4 for 30 minutes.
Seriously?
Ogged, what the hell did you do, sir?
All right, 10 seconds. And I'll close it.
Wait,
I don't know.
wait. So it can be prevented by holding left click and a fishing rod, right? On a note block. Like putting something on your mouse button.
Yeah,
We'll
but I mean,
vote
we can easily
separately
check
on
this
like
if someone's
auto
doing this is breaking the rules, you know.
auto
This
farming.
is this within the vanilla rules.
Boy, but isn't that something like an technical? Well, isn't that taking like an auto thing? Wait,
Yeah,
No, no, no,
auto
no.
clicker.
You're just putting an object on your mouse. It's not auto clicking.
Wait, what for?
I mean,
what does it do?
You are
Well,
still
it's
AFK,
making it
so you are breaking
automatically
the rule.
click, right?
If you are
No,
if you are not clicking,
you're just holding a mouse button.
no.
Yeah,
If
so
you are
it's
holding,
clicking,
there's
right?
no problem. But if it's something else is rolling, it's holding is the problem.
No. If you put a stone on your mouse button, it's constantly spamming. Like
It's auto
that's
clicker.
no, if that's on auto clicker. Nah.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna pull
It's the cheap version of
we're gonna pull
it's the
both
cheap
of those
version.
separately. So the first one will be, can you use an
Let's
auto
change the
clicker?
mouse up.
2,277 seconds. It's about
It's not a
37 minutes or so.
semantic. It's not a
So
semantic argument.
No, if you
Okay,
build a
okay,
machine that clicks like W and clicks your mouse and mine for you, it's still
No. Like I
not
understand
because
that.
Why are we
of a
discussing
program.
this? What is the point of discussing this?
Because we're gonna vote on it. So the first, I just put a poll. Can you use an auto clicker? This is separate from putting something on your mouse to hold down the button. There is
no.
there is discussion about this, so we're gonna do two separate polls.
So down. Okay, that looks anonymous.
Add tank for this one.
Oh wait, sorry, that's the wrong one. There you go.
Okay, it's 11-3 against auto clicker.
Tinnitus is something different, Pog.
Okay. Now separately, can you put something on your mouse button?
No, like
to hold it down.
That makes the entire part creative. I think that we should promote creativity here on the
We
server.
are not going to be able to regulate that, so there's no point in making a rule.
Well, we can't regulate anything. That's what the
If you
chief.
see someone
That's what the police chief
clicking-
is for.
But
If someone clicking and the person is not there.
The thing is that we cannot stop somebody from doing that.
You're right. We
would
can't.
know if somebody.
We could make a rule, and we can guess if they are.
Yeah, but look,
Maybe, I mean,
you know,
it's a gentleman's agreement.
Like what I've
I
said.
get wrist pains when I'm on mining sessions, and I like to just have a button that I can press that's like, all right, now I'm mining. So I go around and I use that to mine, so I don't hurt myself.
Then you could probably do that, and nobody would know.
Then go read my version of the rule. Being away from keyboard is the point.
All right. Can we?
Holding down a button is not like as long as you're at the keyboard, who gives a shit?
Sure, I guess fine.
Yeah, it's not like even if we voted, it's not like we would really be able to deduct if somebody's using an auto clicker.
Why are people?
Well, we did actually yesterday because someone
Yeah,
pushed someone away
I
from
found-
something, and it was still you.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
You can
But
know
see-
when someone is at the keyboard.
And then you can kill them. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is
that's why
your
we have
show.
rules.
You guys are voting, not me. So it's whatever you
That's
guys
why
want.
we have roles for like police and judges and stuff for people like this. Like we should, like, from what Dig said, yes. Hold the button down while being AFK, like literally away from the keyboard. Like what Zavi said. What if I'm sitting here holding my mouse button down or spam clicking and watching TV or YouTube? Like that's sort of what I was doing, but I was literally like tabbed out. I had sound cues. So you type in chat, hey, are you here? But you physically have to come back to the game at some point. So the person in question should be asked multiple times, are you here? And if no response and they're there for hours, obviously not. They're AFK.
But I mean,
That
if
could
you are
be-
pressing a button and you are not looking
Yeah,
at the
but
screen,
what if I've turned off public chat?
Okay, so let's separate enforcement from what the rules should be.
Sound cues.
Or just if you find someone AFK, just try to kill them, and if they try to kill you back, then not AFK.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah, like we
Yeah.
have sound cues for that.
No. I tried
But
to
what
save
if
the
I
squid.
disable the sounds?
Then you die. I'm not saying I'm specifically going to do that, but that's how people are going to be like, oh, hey, they're not responding, they're AFK, kill them.
Yeah, but
I
it's
have a
quite obvious
solution.
when someone is AFK for
I
long
highly
periods of
recommend
time.
that you do not turn off public chat and do not turn off sounds.
No, because why even play on a server? Not for the public chat.
The solution is turn
True.
off all PvP. There we go. Problem solved.
All right, it's currently
I was just memeing. I'm sorry for distracting.
it's currently 5-3 for putting something on your mouse to hold down the button. Does anyone else want to vote? Okay, it's all changing now.
Yeah, no, I forgot that I voted up on that.
Okay, so
It's like-
it's 6 against putting the mouse button down.
I
but
feel that's in a
may
gray
I
area.
make
15
a statement? Because
seconds.
I've been waiting for a while.
I think the main problem is like you cannot tell the difference between someone auto-clicking and someone putting something on the mouse and holding it down.
Why can't you?
Don't worry about the enforcement. Let's start with the rule and we can figure out how to enforce it.
There's a trick you can do in Minecraft. I think it's by going full screen and then holding your right mouse button and then exiting full screen. And then it just leaves the mouse button on indefinitely. This is used in AFK fish farms for treasury and stuff.
Didn't they patch that?
No, they didn't patch that. I think.
I thought they did.
At least not
like a while ago.
1.16.2.
I mean, they patched AFK
but-
fish farms, but I don't think
No,
they
no, no. But
patched that
you could
particular
still
thing.
do it. But like, this is not putting something physically on your mouse, but it's still the mouse button is being held down in Minecraft.
So in
This is the
spirit,
same
I would
problem.
count those as the same thing. I think
Yeah.
most people would too.
All right, so this would break auto fish farms. Like auto fish
Yeah.
farms is not allowed on the server. That's what you're saying with this vote.
Yes, pretty much.
All right.
I mean, aren't they quite OP?
Well, you
anyways?
can still do it if you're sitting at the computer, but not like auto fish farm overnight.
The main focus is.
I mean, we can't do anything overnight anyways. But
So we
just
are
the
using
mon-
my definition of the argument.
Yes.
Being away from keyboard, yeah?
We are.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing 6 against.
Wait, so you can do an auto fish farm while you're not AFK,
Yeah.
Yes.
but
What
but
the fuck's
then
the
you're
point
still
of that?
violating this rule.
No. We're using my definition of it. We're just voting on his one. Read mine. That's the one we're voting on, but we're using his sentence.
His
Because-
poll.
Oh,
Yeah, his poll. Can you hold down a button while being AFK away from keyboard?
No, you
That's
can't.
that's the one we're all voting for.
I feel like a lot of these rulings are unnecessary.
only
How
because
so?
agree, right?
Well, I think it's good to agree or to align on it and see what people are thinking.
Like,
Clearly,
we
there's
definitely have-
different views, and
Yeah, we definitely have majorities, but I don't think we can say we all agree on everything.
For like, yeah, for the people that are AFK, like what Zavi just said, like we have Discord as well to ping people to check for AFK. Like if you have like if you're offline or you have do not disturb, which will not receive any notifications. Like it's just up to the person that wants to say, hey, are you AFK or not? Then if you feel they are AFK, kill them, pick their stuff up, put it in a box, and there you go. That's if they're not AFK, they'll come back, say, hey, I'm sorry, I did this, and that's that.
Rip 250 levels.
Yeah.
I mean, regarding levels, we've got an
Yeah,
Enderdragon.
I was just memeing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
okay.
Fuck's sake.
So the poll is no holding down buttons while AFK.
Not allowed to touch your dick while playing. What?
What?
Wait, what?
Hey, that was the vote, guy. That was the vote.
This is silly.
I think stuff like that should just be down to the enforcement, you know?
Okay, last one, weather. Do we want to disable weather?
Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
It's only lag,
Because
right?
then you
Lag
can't
and
make
Trident.
then you can't make like a charge creeper farm or something like that.
That sounds like a you problem.
Oh, true.
Plus, if we have it so
I
that
mean, the
we
only
have 1/3 of people sleeping, we can always skip weather. It's not
Oh,
like
that's
a big
right.
deal.
Trident flying.
True.
Yeah, trident flying, charge creepers.
Yeah, I guess
like-
there is a lot of content that we technically lose on.
Like, if we have the bed thing, then there's no reason to add a function of
Yeah, because
having
if
no
you
weather
don't like
whatsoever.
tell everyone the guys sleep off. Unless it's during the day.
Can you change that? Do we want to turn off weather, and can you edit that?
You can do it with
for-
sleeping.
for the vote. Yeah, with the sleeping mod that we're gonna have put on.
Yeah, but like we don't want to turn all of it off, which is this thing. But with the sleeping, if we want to, like right now, if everyone sleeps, we can sleep a thunderstorm away.
Like I
Like-
wouldn't mind turning it off if the server was still on the old server, but it's not.
Yeah, because of
I guess the
lag.
question is, does sleeping remove weather?
Yeah, it
That
does.
is, yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does sometimes,
it pushes-
not
pushes
not
time.
100% of the time, because it basically pushes the timer forward, and so it can push you out of there being weather, but sometimes it'll still persist if it was going to be a really long
But then
rainstorm
it
or whatever.
removed a lot of the weather either way.
Yeah. You can
Like,
use it
we
to
had-
reduce it for sure.
Yeah.
If it's a thunderstorm, sleeping will get rid of it flat out. If it's just rain, it will only pass the timer.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that about thunderstorms. Good to know.
Yeah, because you can't sleep during a thunderstorm even during the day, just specifically to do that.
Okay. That was the last one that I had, so whether we are keeping on. Yeah, that was a long one. That was almost 4 hours from when we started the Enderman.
So
You liked
I
it?
have a question for you.
I have a
guys.
thing.
All right, that's it. Politics adjourned.
Wait, last one, was this useful?
Well, I do
would
have a
say
serious
about
question.
85% of it was useful.
I think
What was
it.
the first? No, sorry.
I think almost all of it was useful except for maybe the holding down button combo.
Oh, there is one point that I want to tell. Can I make a security company?
A what?
Security company.
All right, we forgot the
Insurance
open
company.
mic.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna go open mic. So if anyone wants to talk about something, I'm gonna time box it. You can have 1 minute to bring up something, propose a vote, whatever you want.
A quick question regarding the end. Are we resetting it every now and then, or what's happening with the
We
end?
definitely should do that.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking if
So we
we're
don't
not
have to
doing
wipe
that, we
pipe
should have a daily
stuff.
pack to increase shulker drops. Because of how many people we have on the server, kind of.
One thing that will mean is that end bases are a no-no.
And no end
Yeah,
farms.
it already is. And like Enderman farm takes 10 minutes to. It's literally just a platform with water on it. And an end pipe. When you already have 5 of ender pearls, it takes no time to make. So if we don't do it daily, if we do it like bi-weekly or weekly, like
Air Nomad said 1.17 will bring farmable shulker shells.
yeah, with the crystal.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wait,
can
what?
breed them.
So then it's only the elytras that we reset for really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that we only need to do like not that
So
often.
we can reset until that point, at which point end bases can be a thing, you know?
Yeah. And then at
Can
that
you go?
point, I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna have elytras.
Oh,
But I mean, yes, you might have lecture, but you might die and lose it.
All right. So is there a specific vote we want to propose, or should we move on?
I say that until
Sorry.
the 1.17 update, we should regularly reset the end.
Yeah, can we vote on that?
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like
After people left.
if we do that, will that reset all the like in fortress or the in cities and everything,
Yes,
or
it
will
will.
that like
All of them.
Yes.
so it'll
Not their
randomly regenerate
positions,
them? Okay.
Not their positions, but it will reset their contents.
So that will like make, say, X chest had God pick in it. Will it have God pick in it again when it's reset?
I
I would think so because it would probably be just regenerating the same stuff from
Yeah.
the seed.
Could
right?
we not
It would
get
be
like
based on
data
seed.
pack that
I don't
randomizes?
know if the loot. I don't know if the loot is based on the seed or if it's randomly generated when the chunk
It's
is
based on
generated.
the
I
seed.
think it's random. I probably think
based
it's
on the
random.
Pretty
isn't it?
pretty sure it's based on the seed.
But the
It used to be at least.
contents isn't.
Because I'm pretty sure in speedruns, some people have found different things in chests, in the same chest. That is, haven't they?
That's changed
sure.
then, because it
I'm not
used to
sure.
be the same every time.
I'm
No,
pretty sure it's the
it's
I mean,
same
I'm
thing.
not
every
sure.
time.
I'm not sure.
I
All right.
think
There's
the
only
loot is-
3 votes right now.
A what? Oh, okay.
Where is the?
Should we regularly reset the end?
My question is, can we reset or can we randomize the loot from the end?
I think can we
Well,
do
not
it
just
so that we
randomize loot,
just
but also the
reset?
positions. Because otherwise, what you do is first time round, just write down where everything is, and then every time run there first.
Yeah,
get
that's
it.
exactly what I'm saying. Like, can we randomize the loot or get a data pack for that?
This is what the
No, but you're saying the
market
loot,
man is
not the
for.
areas.
Can we
This
do
is
it
what the
so
market
that,
man is
Just loot
for.
specifically.
Can we do it so that we reset just certain chunks, like have it so that the main end island stays the same or something
Yes,
like
we can do that.
Because that would be, I think, the
That-
best option.
that is
Just because,
possible.
I mean, people have built Enderman farms, and they're probably going to build some other stuff in the end, maybe. So it's like, I think it would be kind of sucky to have to rebuild that every single time we reset the end.
In the file, like the whole map file, you can open it and it's spaced by chunks, so you can delete specific chunk.
I don't know if I would trust myself to do that though.
You
And
probably
then
have
you
to
just,
ask someone who knows what they're doing.
yeah.
I think there's tutorials online for that kind of thing, like pruning. I mean, you're just pruning end chunks. That's really all you're
And
doing. You're
that
not-
it's
I've
not
done
the
it
first
before.
time we've seen it, so yeah, like there's probably a guide, and also a guide for how to get it randomized properly. Like it's Googleable.
Okay, so 10 to 1 for resetting the end. Should we just reset the outer chunks? Sounds like yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna go AFK for now. We're done. Like I trust you guys to
Hey,
make
that's
smart
not allowed.
decisions. I trust you guys to make smart decisions in my stead for me. So
You trust
like
us too much.
yes, for like if we have any more open votes, like my vote can count towards somebody else if they want to voice that, but otherwise I'm going AFK.
I'll take his vote.
No, no one gets his vote.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna leave the call completely.
Only the votes for people who are present will count.
Yeah.
Okay, your vote gets his vote gets evenly distributed between everyone. So when he
As
leaves.
Judge, I now
I like
sentence him to 2 days of community service for being AFK.
Oh my god.
All right. Any other open mic things?
Yeah. I have a thing.
What's your thing?
I have two things. For the rules that are on the main rules, like be respectful, no inappropriate language, spamming, and the one in question, the hacking cheats mods. Like, how do we do the punishment for that? Like,
You
what
mean
is
stuff like X-ray and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
We'll leave it up to the judge, I guess.
I'd
Shouldn't that be ban and then second time ban, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because that stuff is like hella abusive.
Yeah, could be a ban.
Permanent ban should be reserved for the absolute highest of like crimes. I think things like X-ray and stuff should be temporary bans.
Yeah, I mean temporary, but if it's persistent, then I mean
persistent, yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's for X-ray. It's persistent. It's very hard to catch someone X-ray. Like
True.
if
For that, you need
share the
actual mods for the server.
You need actual
As in moderators, I mean, to go around seeing that people are not doing that kind of stuff.
I don't think anyone wants to do that.
Exactly. The problem is that if you've seen earlier, and the pyromaniac guy sent a screenshot of him holding the egg, showing that he is using a modded client. Then here later, he sends a message in the chat saying "help goto," where goto is the command on the cheat client to automatically path to an area. He also had a shit ton of diamonds, where he paid me a stack of diamond blocks to go get his stuff in the nether. Then he said, "Oh, I'm out of diamonds." And then later he said, "Oh, I found a stack of diamond blocks in my base."
Okay.
Like,
Well, go ahead, take those screenshots and tell who's our judge.
I am a judge, but I
Oh,
also
sorry,
sent them to you,
Martin.
how I go.
It's alright, the judge.
We need a DA, a district attorney, who can go after these rule breakers.
But the problem is that it's only because he sent a screenshot of him having a modded client. He had a shit ton of wealth, and he is typing commands in the chat. And they said, "What the fuck? I have no clue. What the fuck is that?"
That's grounds for a trial, I think. Yeah.
So, well, the thing is, if you want to try to prosecute that, you need someone in spectator mode to look and see if, like, who can use X-ray to determine whether they are using X-ray. I think that's the only way to do that, actually.
Okay.
You can be
have-
lucky, like Dream
Yeah, but-
cheated his speed lucky, right?
But if he's digging directly to diamonds, like veering from his path in a strip mine to find diamonds accidentally every single time, then it's obvious he's using.
I mean, I think if you just take a big look on his mine veins, you can see that already. If he makes a lot of turns and weird going down and up, no one mines really like that.
Yeah.
Unless they're using X-ray.
Yeah, so you can
Exactly.
see by the mines left behind. You don't even need him to be online.
Depends on where he is.
No, I
don't
cannot
even know where his base is.
uh,
I don't know where his mine is. I don't know if
His
that
base
he
is
has
at the
mine
end
there.
portal. He has a house.
I actually assumed that, yeah, because that's where he always is.
I need to go make me some food soon.
So
But it's at least
the things
easier
pointing at
to
it
do.
is he typed a hack command in chat and says, "Oh, what is this?" He has a modded client and he has a shit ton of wealth. That's the three
And this is
kickers.
Pyromaniacs, you said?
Yeah, and he's the most hostile, not hostile, but aggressive player on the whole server. Gets mad.
Wait, isn't he the one that wanted PvP and wanted to be head of the arena thing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Is he
very
also the
smart to
guy
have a
that
hack
died
client.
with like full
You think
gear?
he'd be using like
In the end,
Imagine voting to be able to steal other people's stuff and kill them, and then hack a hack client and the best gear on the server because you vex rate for it. So you let it have a way to get everyone's stuff.
And
steal
he's
from
Well,
everyone.
just talk. I suggest you talk to him.
I suggest
I think we can.
file all of your evidence first.
I did.
Yeah.
I have all in the screenshot program.
I sent a screenshot to Dick.
I think personally he will abide with whatever rules we have on the server, just that he's very much a person who goes by letter of law rather than spirit. And so I think he's like boundary testing right now, kind of.
Right.
Well, with X-ray and cheats like that. Or what?
I mean, technically, so far we haven't said no to that.
So
if you know what I mean.
I don't think he will, because like with the auto clicker thing, he was like,
That's not him. That's,
he was making an argument about how like it just saves energy from manually clicking, and it's like if he was gonna use it, I feel like he wouldn't talk about it. He would just use it and not say anything, you know.
But let's be honest, we're talking about the guy who, when SRM was trying to speak, he kept attacking him in front of everybody. He was trying to put stuff around him. And this is the same guy that when Ben
tried
and
to bury you in obsidian.
when Ben and Martin died, I grabbed their stuff because I was afraid that he was gonna grab it. That's why
I think he attacked Martin because he thought it was me.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. He. I don't even know what I need to give him something, and he said he had a present for me. Then he told me to get to the end pole. He tried to kill me. I ran away. He tried to trap me in a portal and kill me, and I dropped all my stuff off with my ender chest.
Now, I think we should be a bit careful
I
with.
thought you were the Ben guy.
I think we should be a bit careful with analyzing his behavior because I think he's showing quite a few signs of ADHD and stuff like that. So we should be careful with being too judgy about erratic behavior and rather focus